And we're on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening or watching, you're now tuned into I Don't Know That's Perfect, the most professional, unprofessional podcast out of South Austin. I'm one of your hosts. I am Mario from the South Side, and I am joined by my co-host,
Neighborhood Nick, man, Runberg representative.
And I know it's been a while, but we're back, and today we're back with the plan to attack. And I say that because we are joined in by three legendary members out of Die SLO. We have Mr. Clova, the rap game Yoda.
Hey,
We have
what's going
Weekdays.
on, y'all? Hey.
Y'all have heard Weekdays already. He's been back, and y'all will catch him again spitting his bars at the interviews for the This Is Texas Part 3.
Part 3.
And last but not least, we have Mr. CuttaMuzik.
Case that cutter.
How are y'all doing today, bros?
Doing good, doing well, man. Doing real good.
Y'all look good, looking good spirits, man.
Yeah, y'all ran through that bottle already.
Hey, real quick.
I'm happy y'all did. because it makes it easier.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Get the vibe started.
And everybody Southside representing right now, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
sir.
well,
Southside episode.
I'm from the East.
Okay,
East
okay,
side,
yeah.
East
you say
2-1.
East, okay.
Yeah.
Springdale.
facts.
Hey,
And our granny had a house out there. Well, has a house out there and on the east side too. So
Yes, sir.
If you go way
Definitely.
back, our families have moved around.
yeah.
facts.
Yeah, but that's what's up, man. So, shit, Die SLO is the family, man. And shit, y'all are actually real life family, man. Clova and Cutter, right?
Yeah,
Yes,
first
sir.
cousins.
First
Hell yeah.
cousins.
100%.
That's live as fuck, man.
Nah, 100%. You know, I'm an only child, so you know, growing up, my cousins and my friends, you know what I'm saying, that's what was like my brothers and
Yeah.
sisters, you know what I'm saying. So
Okay,
Cutter was like my older brother for sure.
Okay.
Put me on a ton of music, ton of shit, you know what I'm saying. Like,
You're the go-to producer basically for Clova, I'd
Yeah.
say, and most of Die SLO aside from Southside Hippie.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And then me and Southside Hippie, we do, some collaborations as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to
Yeah, they've been going
homie
crazy.
Southside.
Okay.
They've been going crazy.
So shit, just kind of talk about that, man. With y'all being family, you know, starting music. Talk about some of y'all beginnings, man. Like where did music start for first Clova, and then we'll switch it over to you, Cutter.
Yeah, I mean, I can remember, you know, really like growing up, I would say at my Aunt K, my great Aunt K's house, you know what I'm saying? I would find like a lot of tapes there, and I would say probably one of the first tapes I found was the Doggy Style, Snoop Dogg
man.
Doggy Style.
Dog.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember I used to jam that mug, you know what I'm saying? And I remember my mama, she found it, and she was like, you know, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
You know, this and that. And I was, I ain't get to listen to it after that again, but after that, the crisscross.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the crisscross, the jump.
Okay.
That used to be my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say that's when I first got into hip hop, and I would say I was, you know, kind of freestyling and making my own little rhymes even back then. You know what I'm saying? So, I always kind of been.
And I can tell that that's
fucking
something
with
that
it.
you've like kind of started off with, because even listening to your music now, like you're very like rap a lot, but it's still very melodic with the beat. Like the salsa verde, for example, that one was fucking just dancing with the beat, literally,
real quick. Yeah, you know, I try to do a whole bunch of different styles. You know, because like I said, growing up, I listened to a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying, from the East Coast, West Coast, South Side, like. You know, I didn't discriminate against no type of rappers or artists. Like, if that shit jammed, it jammed. You know what I'm saying? And so, I remember, too, growing up, though, like, even with Cutter, like, you know, early on when I was young, I was probably like 7 or 8, he put me on Do or Die. I remember we was chilling together. We was chilling.
You wanna ride?
Chi-Town.
But look,
Chicago.
we was chilling together, and I think it was like a Friday night, and, you know, on KZI, they usually Fridays, Saturdays, they played it. And that mug came on, and Cutter was like, yo, boo, boo, boo. And I was like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And I think we taped it, too, though.
Okay.
Because he put us on game with the, you know, you put the little pieces of paper inside the tape.
Okay, yeah,
And you
to
can
record.
record over it.
Yup.
Man, we recorded that whole night and had that song on there, and man, I used to jam the fuck out
Jam
there.
that shit.
Facts.
Cutter, was he nice at a young age? Where, you know, because you said you rapped as well, right?
Yeah.
You used to rap
Yeah,
before
I
you
used to
started
rap.
producing.
Yeah, I used to rap.
Okay. So you know, how was it? Like you know, everybody, you know, the first bars is kind of, you know, a little MIDI, you know what I'm saying? But you know, y'all got until you find your way, you know, until you find your
Facts.
footing.
Yeah, facts.
What was it like, just like making music at a young age, or just trying to, you know, find your footsteps of wanting to actually make music, you know, between y'all two?
I mean, it was real cool for me because you know, Clova, he was pretty much ahead of his time.
Okay.
You know, he's very, very intelligent. So at that age, you know, he was already reading at a certain level, and you know, that other kids wasn't. So he was just real intelligent. And as far as his wordplay, you know, he's always had the wordplay.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, always finding the flow. So over the years, you know, I would, you know, challenge him. You know, I would, you know, cut on certain beats that I knew he couldn't rap to.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'll force him to change his style up.
You have to
Real
like
quick,
made him
real
adapt.
quick.
Yeah. So that's probably why, you know, he has a lot of different styles when
Some
he
great
raps.
training, I'd say, for.
Nah, facts. And what was cool about it too is like, you know, like towards like seventh grade, basically I had got a recorder, you know what I'm saying, and it was for band class. I used to play percussion and shit.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. What instrument?
I used to play percussion, you know what I'm saying? And so once we got that, man, like me, Cutta, even Stat would pop up, you know what I'm saying? Weekdays would pop up. And my cousin Roberta, you know what I'm saying, we would be rapping over those tapes.
Man.
Doing the same technique with the, you know, put the little paper in,
Yeah.
dub over it, you know what I'm saying? And you're right, you know what I'm saying? We still got those tapes too, you know what I'm saying? But the first couple of ones, if you listen to them, it's all freestyles.
Yeah.
And they cool, like the flows is, you know, that's all right. Yeah. But hey, once you get to like tape like 4 or 5, you can kind of tell like
Get the hang of it.
Yeah.
And the skit tapes.
What we call it?
skit tape.
The M2?
M2 was the name of the tape recorder.
Okay.
Yeah, stand for
Damn.
Mad Ass Cash Collectors. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a hell of a throwback for
Oh,
those
yeah.
who don't know what a cassette tape nowadays. Like,
Oh,
definitely a different time we're at now.
They worth a lot of money right now too.
For real.
Oh, shit.
For real.
That Ben Buck, shit, that boy selling the hell out of them
Ben Buck,
tapes.
hey.
Yeah, Ben Buck is smart.
Boy.
Yeah.
So when did y'all decide that y'all wanted to actually like get serious? Like, right?
I would say like during 12th grade, we started kind of transitioning towards getting serious with the rap. I remember even earlier on, that was around the time when Wkdzd had dropped his first mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you know, walking through Travis, he had the halls, and remember a lot of people then was just like, "Yo, you rapping this and that." You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I remember probably one of the first studios. You know what I'm saying? I recorded at that was outside of my, you know what I'm saying, house or whatever, was J-Dub. You know what I'm saying? It was either J-Dub with Chachi, and then after that, Envy.
Okay.
Because Envy used to engineer too.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
4-5.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The 4-5 Productions. You know what I'm saying? So then, you know what I'm saying, that's where, you know, actually got to actually get into a studio. Well, closet studio, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it had all the
Professional for its kind.
facts. You know what I'm saying? And
Facts.
gradually, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We really started taking it serious once, you know, high school ended, got into, you know, college or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And then Certified, you know what I'm saying? Certified had this idea to for us all to come together and make Die SLO, you know what I'm saying? Because we all individually were in different groups. But me and Stat, you know, and Cutta was in the Throat House, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But once we came together, that's when, like, shit got serious. You know what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Okay.
Got real serious.
And
like,
you
for sure.
said multiple groups. How many like teams was it in Die SLO?
Three.
Okay.
So you had Throat House Click, Fireboy, ENT, and then you had Southern Made Click.
Okay.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Oh,
Southern
shit.
Made, yes sir.
Damn,
yes sir.
man.
Yeah. And
How did that work, man? With just like all those heads, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Man.
egos and like, you know what
definitely.
I'm saying?
Well, you know,
It's rapping.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But we were all young,
Mm-hmm.
so we were hungry. You know what I'm saying? And we already had like the studios going in. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, I had like a little studio in my house. You know what I'm saying? The little M2
Okay.
turned into an actual studio. You feel me?
Yeah.
yeah. So it had the studio at my shit. Cam had the studio at his shit.
Okay.
So it really nothing ain't really changed. That's what we was talking the other day. Like nothing really has changed as far as like recording. Like we've always like been recording. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. That's when the shit started. You know what I'm saying? But as far as making it work, yeah, like I said, everybody was hungry, but we also had Certified's mom, Priscilla. You know what I'm saying? She was a mentor to us,
Shit.
and she put us on a lot of game. You know, early on, her, Bird, and a whole bunch of J, COD. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of people that we plugged in early into the game, and they put us. They shared it forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They
That's
believed
awesome.
in y'all.
Yeah, well, that, but it's just like The hustle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we was out there. They were seeing us. They seen the music was dope.
And I was serious about it.
And it was kind of organic, though, the way that we were connecting. Because we were doing stuff like at the Rudemeyers, which was in the OFO at the time, you know what I'm saying? And, that's where we from, the OFO and COD, same thing. So it was only natural that we would connect with each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then from there, like, shit just, it started taking off fast, you know what I'm saying?
That's, now that you mentioned all of this, it's pretty amazing considering the fact that you guys, like, are considered from the I guess the last part of the Austin scene compared to where it's at now and it's still moving. But not 100%. Only that, you guys kind of started off around the same time where you had the League, Poverty Island, everybody from the J. Capone era, like, and y'all are still here working, bro. Everybody other went separate ways, but y'all are still here, like, pushing, like, ain't nothing changed.
100% trying to get to it, fam. Like, and really, I would say, it's just been the consistency, of course. The will not to stop, but just being like-minded.
Yeah.
Everybody being like-minded, moving as a unit. That's really, I think, motivated all of us to kind of motivate and inspire each other. You know what I'm saying? And then it just kind of bleeds out. And then especially too, once we started engineering more, recording more artists. That takes it, and throwing events, shit like that. People start looking at you, in a different type of light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people, you start networking with more people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You start seeing the artists and they, hey, yo, boo, boo, boo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it could be like how we was talking earlier, and this person knows this person, and boo, boo, boo.
Exactly.
You like just the people who working is gonna find each other.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to come across that work ethic nowadays too, because like even people from that other generation, like. Eventually, like you said, they kind of just stop grinding and kind of give up and shit. And, like,
or they get into something else.
Yeah. For sure, that's like the only other route that I've seen where people are no longer doing this, but they just found other ways to do it. But the people that just kind of like got lazy with it, or just didn't keep trying to rap and just like could have been and shit like that, But it's always like one of those like you see the light at the end of the tunnel, cause
definitely. It's like with anything, It's like when you read, Law of Success, or when you read, like, Think and Grow Rich. Like, when you working at, like, a job, you know what I'm saying, or anybody's job, you know what I'm saying, like, you put in a lot of work while you're in that job, but you're doing it for, like, somebody else's company, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But if you take that same energy and put it into your own craft, you don't get the same results.
Yeah.
You just got to really
definitely a way better feeling at that point.
Yeah. And it'd be hard, but at the same time, man, you just gotta think, like, sit back and look at it, like, when you're at whatever company you're at, if you're putting in that much work into that, you gotta be putting in the same amount of work into your own craft. You know what I'm saying? Like 100%.
It's definitely worth it to see y'all start getting y'all's like fruits of y'all's labors, because y'all been putting in work for a long time, and y'all gotten pieces here and there that makes it more reassuring that you're doing the right thing. But like even now, as you keep going more and more, like you establish yourself even more than where you were at before.
100%. And I think the biggest thing too is to kind of take it back. Like when we first started, we started early. You know what I'm saying? We were young, we were hands on, and so we were able to learn. Everything, hands on. Learn the mistakes and learn everything to where, like, now we in our early 30s or whatever. So now we could do the same thing that we were doing at our 20s, but attack everything from a smarter standpoint.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like knowing the business and knowing, your royalties and knowing all this.
It's a whole another side of the
facts. But also knowing that, like, when it comes to the music, like, people make money in the music, but it's a lot of stuff that goes on around it that makes even more money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's really like finding the balance in between, like, all of that. You know what I'm saying?
How to get those residuals.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
Big facts.
That's
the
dope.
word. Big
That's
residuals.
dope. That's
yes,
dope.
sir.
And you got a couple placements now at this point, have you?
Yeah. My first one I got was with Crucial Music. And the way I got that one was, I was just sending a whole bunch of emails off to a bunch of sync companies.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I seen a video on YouTube that was like, yo, this is how you do it, boop, 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 boop. And then I was like, well, fuck it. I went to the directory, A through Z, started sending emails out with certain tracks on it.
Same template, but so everybody.
Fact, same template,
feel
copy, paste.
That's smart. That's really smart.
I feel you.
And then after a while, appreciate it, bro. After a while, they hit me up, you know what I'm saying, Crucial, and they were like, yo, we rocking with this one, boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
And they were like, you know, they made it to where, you know, I get to keep, you know, all my royalties and everything, and the deal is, you know, it's a little split deal. You know,
tell them what it is. Though.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, my bad.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, you got a couple of placements on some prominent shows.
Well, that one. Okay, so the Connect the Dots. You know, what I'm saying, that is the song.
Mm-hmm.
That one is on Queen Sugar. I want to say it's like season 3, episode either 4 or 5.
Okay.
And that's on the OWN network.
Mm-hmm.
So we got that one a few years ago. That was through Crucial Music. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But what's the OWN network? Though?
Yeah. Oprah, the Oprah network.
Who owns OWN?
Yeah, and she the executive producer too. You know what I'm saying? So she like, you know,
Oprah fuck with Clova.
Hey, the crazy thing about it too, like if you go back to like one of my old tapes, I was thinking about this earlier. The Cool Music, it's like on that Piff, and I'm gonna probably put on DSPs here soon. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all original. You know what I'm saying? She Cutta's on there, but the first song on there is called Oprah.
Oh shit. She probably saw it. She probably saw it and looked out.
First song on there, it's called Oprah. You know what I'm saying?
Funny.
That's how you catch somebody's attention.
Real quick. But yeah, you my bad to cut you off, but you got that one, and then we just landed another placement last year for HBO Max's Shadows.
Shadows.
Yeah,
okay.
Shadows. Yeah.
Okay.
And the crazy thing about that is that song that made the placement.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's on my last tape I just dropped, the Sovereign rap. Yeah. And we almost ain't even put that song out.
Damn.
Because it wasn't fully mixed.
Oh shit.
But to me it always sounded like,
you never know. You never know. Yeah.
Put it out and then
you can't miss if you don't shoot.
Facts.
That is. How does that shit feel, man? When you watching like a show and you hear your voice,
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of live.
Shit, I would have called the fam, I called my
Yeah,
mama,
we
called
were
everybody.
hype.
You know
We
what
were
I'm
hype.
You ain't gotta watch the whole season. Just watch this
saying?
episode,
Just
bro.
this one.
Hey, quick plug though. Shadows is also on Hulu, not only HBO Max.
Okay.
But it's also on Hulu. It just hit Hulu.
What episode again?
It's called. It's a short.
Shadows.
It's a short film.
Shadows.
Oh, it's a short film called Shadows.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
got
y'all
a
go run
placement,
that.
and Certified's got a placement on it. You know,
And Southside Hippie.
and Southside.
I remember
He
we were
actually
talking
produced,
about it.
He produced both those tracks
Yeah,
too.
that's awesome, man.
Damn.
Beautiful.
dog.
Yeah, Southside
Die
produced
SLO
both of those
gang
tracks.
like
Yeah.
that.
Shout out Southside Hippie, man.
Oh yes, man.
Yeah,
Come
that's
on.
the family.
Yo.
That's the fam.
That is, that's crazy.
Yeah. Nah, it I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I say, sending all those emails out, like it's an old method. But shit, that shit
works.
still works.
Right, you knocking on doors, man, until somebody answer, man.
Facts.
Yo.
Facts. The law of averages. You know what I'm saying? Law of averages. Learn that shit in sales. Like the more no's that you get, it's gonna bring you closer to a yes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so smart, dog. That's so smart.
That's some real shit.
You wanna play some music?
Shit, can I before
can we run a
one of
quick
the shows
track?
shut me down? I want to start off a little strong because I was telling you earlier one of the songs I really fuck with is Salsa Verde.
Oh,
That's
come on.
off the because you dropped 2 albums last year, right?
I dropped 2.
Two projects in
I've been working.
Clove and Sovereign Rap.
even in 2019 you still dropped 2 projects
I
then.
think I dropped 2 then too. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
Get
that
the
EP?
30.
The Winter
30
Springs.
and then
Vibe,
Vibe.
Vibe.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
see
right. That's
Vibe on
right.
here.
That's right.
Vibe.
Okay.
But the Salsa Verde, Cutta produced that one. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right.
Shout
Yeah,
out
fuck
Cutta.
Man.
Yeah, Cutta produced that one.
Shit, I'm about to run that right now. Salsa Verde,
Let's run it.
Clova, the rap game Yoda, produced by CuttaMuzik.
Love. Listen. I got the salsa, I got the drip. Gonna tell these rappers out when I slip. Hop up the plane and I jump on the shit with a bunch of white gold all on my lips. Foreign lands had to take me a trip. Certified with it taking these risks. Curbside with it slinging these zips. Birds eyes that can't see me, I'm lifted. I am a rapper, I'm present, I'm gifted. I am here just to give you that feeling. I'm dripping, I'm spilling. The car got no ceiling. You see that I'm living, you see that I get it. Like Patrick, my homeboy, I got the vision. No 52 cars, but I'm still out here dealing. If I'm at the club, you might see my diamonds. Breaking hard with these spades, I'm shining. Lights hanging and I look like a lion. They don't understand, don't pick the science. 24/7, every day I'm grinding. Matter of fact, 24/8, Kobe Bryant. They cannot stop me. Yeah, the road been rocky. Been on a quest like it's Johnny. Never cared that they signed me. Eventually knew they would find me. I'm bringing that drip like it was a tsunami. OG like it's Tommy. That mean that I done been the master. Stayed down when it was drastic. In the ground, stay planted. Came, I got the salsa, I got the drip. Gonna tell these rappers out when I slip. Hop up the plate and I jump up the shit with a bunch of white gold all on my lips. Foreign lands had to take me a trip. Certified with it, taking these risks. Curbside with it, slanging these zips. Bird's eyes, they can't see me, I'm lifted. I am a rapper, I'm present, I'm gifted. I am here just to give you that feeling. I'm dripping, I'm spilling. The car got no ceiling. You see that I'm living, you see that I get it. Shit. My body, I'm feeling like Rizzo. Pockets are smart and they blew up like Lizzo. They wanna copy me just like a ditto. Grin on my body, I can tell a riddle. I feel like the Riddler. Just got a CBD package from Denver. Plus I got another plug out in Oregon. In the kitchen whipping CBD lotion. But the exotic comes straight from Cali. Downtown, I'm hitting this in the alley. Keep the green on my head like it's broccoli. Holding that paper like it's origami. Y'all be up in the morning real early. Dripping that salsa, you know that it's verdict. I got the juice, home run derby. All green and I'm looking like Larry. Trap legendary, tie my jersey. I got the drip. Gonna tell these rappers out when I slip. Hop up the plate and I jump up the shit with a bunch of white gold all on my lips. Foreign lands had to take me a trip. Certified with it, taking these risks. Curbside with it, slanging these zips. Bird's eyes, they can't see me, I'm lifted. I am a rapper, I'm present, I'm gifted. I am here just to give you that feeling. I'm dripping, I'm spilling. That car got no ceiling. You see that I'm living.
Yeah, that one's chopped.
Yo,
Salsa Verde, y'all.
Salsa Verde, bro. Go run them. Go run that up, man.
Hey,
That shit was hard. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was
Run
hard,
them numbers
bro.
up, man.
Man,
Run it up.
Yo,
the beat alone, and then you didn't even expect Clova to come in like that and just fucking
Put that
fucking
sauce on there.
flow going.
1 2 step the
Yeah.
fucking beat, bro.
That
Like,
flow
sauce on
crazy
that.
too.
play with it like
Appreciate
that,
it.
bro. That's
Hey,
I can see how
fuck
you
with that
you
beat.
did the whole like challenging him on beats and stuff like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah.
just ran that like nothing, bro. Not
Yeah.
all the music sounds the same, but I say that to say that he does have different styles. This is just one of those fucking my favorite song. I have to say, bro. Like
Appreciate it.
It's
Nah, I've
Visual
been
on the
getting
way. The visual on the way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
on the way
I'm
for
excited
sure.
for that one.
Been getting a lot of good feedback on
Is
that.
that
for sure.
gonna be shot and directed by Big and Little?
Oh, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The video ain't done, but he mixing it up right
Yeah.
now.
Shout out Big and Little, bro.
Big and
Nah,
little.
facts.
Big and
Big
Little,
shout out to
baby.
Big and Little.
Is that
Big K.
is that more than a one track thing that y'all are doing, or y'all doing multiple videos?
Yeah, we got like this little thing that we're working with. It's like a video EP type of deal. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And
Beyonce top shit.
Kinda, but it ain't gonna. It's gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little bit
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. It's one thing about Beyonce. A lot of people probably say that shit, but on my grandma's side, like we like cousins. or some
kinfolk?
shit. Yeah, like
For
for
real?
real. Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, like my grandma was like fucking.
Is he from Houston? He was born
Yeah.
in
Oh,
Houston.
okay.
Yeah, my dad's from Houston, you know what I'm saying, grew up in Clova Line,
Okay.
and my mom is from Austin, you know what I'm saying.
Damn.
We got
Okay.
generations and generations of family out here in Austin.
And now that he say that, I hope it's not an offensive question, but like, is that the whole Clova green thing in
Nah,
relation to
nah,
Clova Line?
nah. That was my
that's
next
just
question.
irony.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
the irony, yeah.
Yeah.
I've always liked green,
Yeah.
like since I was young, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Since
So
he
I-
was like 5 or 6.
Yeah,
For
facts,
shit.
facts.
And
It's
it's
like
been-
5 or
And like
6.
every single day since he's been 5 or 6, it's been
So-
green.
It has some
something
green
Somewhat
somewhere.
green.
Yeah.
Where-
I'm about to
Green.
test you on that every time I see you now. Like, where's the green at? It's like
Hey,
it's St. Patrick's Day every day, bro.
It ain't a game.
Yo.
It ain't a game, bro.
Yo,
It's crazy.
but that makes
Every
shopping
day.
easy though. You feel me?
Yeah.
You can coordinate
It
easily.
do now.
birthday
It do
presents.
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
It do
just
now.
get him something
You
green.
pull up
you
with
know
the
what
green
I'm saying?
suit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Get something green.
Now you see a little bit more green, but
didn't even
back
notice.
in the
Yes.
day though, it was a little bit harder to find
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
green
Oh
attire.
yeah, for sure.
for sure.
I ain't never seen no green dickies.
Yeah.
I got some green dickies.
No, no shit.
Hell
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
Fuck too soon.
hey, y'all are all South
Literally.
Side. You know what I'm saying? Born East Side, but
East Side.
Sports Kingdom.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
Sports Kingdom.
You can find some green
Kingdom.
dickies.
Yeah.
You
Go
know
to
what I
that
mean?
north side.
You can, yeah,
That
that
north.
good old North. You
That
feel me?
nasty north.
You feel me?
Rumberg
Man,
north.
I had crazy colored dickies back in the day.
Hey, for
I had
real.
crazy colored dickies back
Nah, I
in the
was
day,
a little
bro.
gangbanger, bro. I just had the red and the black, and I was there.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
There you go. There you go. Nah, real quick.
On that. So me and Clove went to New York when we was kids. We went to
Facts.
New York
Facts.
together.
Oh, shit.
And
Man,
I bought
took me to New
some.
York, man.
I
That
bought
shit
some
dope.
forest green Dickies to match this Lloyd Banks shirt that I
Yeah.
bought.
Boy,
Lord, thank
Lord,
God I had
he was out there repping for real.
Hey, real
Hilarious.
Real talk though, remember
G-Unit,
I had got those green Tims. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yep.
It was some green Tims. It wasn't the original, the
Yeah,
original
yeah.
how the wheats are, but man, them bitches was hard, but
Yeah.
they ain't enough fitting though.
That's
They
right.
ain't enough fitting.
That's right.
Yo, hold on. So
Fire,
you
though.
said you and Week, y'all been knowing each other since 12?
Man,
Yeah, probably like 10.
10?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Yeah, all the homies like him known since 10. Of course, Cutta all my life. You know what I'm saying? certified. I know since like second grade.
Yeah,
Like
like
everybody's pretty much.
And
been
he's
around
seen it
since they was
all.
kids. Yeah, I've
He's
seen
seen it
yeah,
all.
I've watched.
Cause like
him-
he's like my
I've
older
watched him
brother.
grow
Yeah.
from kids to like, man, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
like,
what's
it's,
up, man.
Yeah, we used
you
to
know,
go.
and all of them successful in their own way, which is a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But we used to go places and man, everybody would know Cutta.
Yeah.
Like we go to Highland because he's from the east side.
Yeah, yeah.
So we go to
I wouldn't
Highland.
even know that. No, I was like, well, shit.
Yeah.
Hold on. Were you in the Boys and Girls Club?
What it was is it's my brother Fish.
Okay.
So
Okay.
my
Shout
older
out
brother,
Big Fish.
you know, he's like he was pretty much just
He's
a
an
stud.
Austin legend too, though.
He's an Austin legend. He's a stud. You know, everywhere he went, he was like the stud football player. So and we look alike. So whenever they would see me, they be like, "Oh, what's up, Fish?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm Lil Fish." I'm
Yeah,
Lil brother."
yeah.
Shit, y'all look just like. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So that's probably how people just started kind of get accustomed to knowing who I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, Big Fish a legend though. He went all American. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Out of LBJ. Yeah.
That was the first team to beat Westlake.
Oh, damn.
Nah, like he a
Okay.
legend for real. It was on the paper and everything.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Real, for
That's
real.
what's up. Hey, Austin history. Bro.
Hey, come on. It's
Real
some,
history.
you know it's some from the
You know what I'm
like
saying?
I say family my
Chris Houston, that's
Yeah.
our first cousin.
Yep. Chris
Damn,
Houston too.
okay,
Yep.
okay. Yeah, NFL, Chris Houston.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Okay.
Nah, for sure. Nah, hell yeah, 100%.
Damn, that's
Go
what's
to the
up.
same
Shout
church
out
and
Chris
everything.
Houston,
you know
man.
what I'm
Shout
saying?
out Fish.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
Go to Rock Quarry, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rock.
The Rock.
Yeah.
It's a good old Rock,
So we
man.
got the Salsa Verde coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
What else are we pushing right now? You know what I'm saying? We talked about
All
the
right. So I'm sitting on some little like when is this come? Y'all know when this is coming out? Or?
Probably by the end of the next week, I
Yeah.
would say.
All right.
I'm a little behind on
Let me see. Look,
getting
Drop.
set up.
It's all good.
About
It's
to
all
drop.
good.
this what
It's
we
all good.
Look, this what we working
Oh,
on
we
right
get a little
here.
sneak peek.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I can send it to you.
Send it to me. I'll
Yeah,
play.
shit.
I'll play it on here. You know, I
Go
can't.
on,
I don't even know. I don't even know.
Give me
Go
the
on, shoot
day,
that
and I'll
fire.
drop it the day before.
Yeah.
I don't even know where he got the stash. I'm like, oh, you about to drop? Okay.
Yeah, hold up.
About to
Look,
drop?
I'm gonna airdrop it to you.
Shoot that fire.
Drop that shit.
Is it the Mario? Huh? Boom. Or should I send it to the I don't know Matt Britt?
No, send it to Mario.
Gotcha. I just
So while you airdropping that, let me ask you this though, Clova.
yes sir.
And this can be across the board, man. Just during the pandemic, man, how are you just like handling everything? How's like making music? Shows have been limited. You know what I'm saying? Like
the pandemic has motivated me. Last year,
yes sir.
last year I think I
know.
made over 250 beats alone.
that's amazing, man.
You know,
He ain't
like
lying.
no cap.
Yeah.
You know, what it did, it was isolation. You know,
sir.
I'm already an introvert. You know, so it didn't affect me. You know, but just the fact that we was all just pretty much just
At that lab.
Yeah.
At that
at
lab.
the lab. It was
the lab.
It was just
Yeah.
cook. It was cooked up.
R.I.P. man.
At the lab. Facts.
Yeah, I know.
To the thing is
Goddamn
too.
Elon.
Yeah.
Man, because the thing is, it's like how we was talking about earlier. Like you got to find different type of avenues to make money through rap, like or music, whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? And with us, like Cut, the beat selling didn't stop.
Yeah.
He's still selling beats. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then we got the studio in the lab. You know what I'm saying? Started engineering, or had been engineering, but
Okay.
engineering full time. Cutta's engineering, and that started bringing in more income
Okay.
during that time. Because at first though, of course the lab was shut down for a little bit. Everything was shut down.
Yeah.
But yeah, once it opened up, got to engineering, got to they were giving grants out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
We were getting some of those small grants. Some of the ones even Shaka, some of the ones that Shaka was putting out. So yeah, it was just finding different type of avenues to make money.
Yeah.
Because there was a whole bunch. They were giving away a whole bunch of free money last year.
Yeah. See people getting caught up on them PPP loans.
Hey, come on.
Man,
Yeah.
they got
Shit.
that. Boy, these boys is crazy.
Give it-
And real quick before I play this sneak peek, what's your setup like? What do you work on?
I work on FL. I pretty much can work on all DAWs. But FL, people be hating on FL, man. But
Nah,
FL,
I think it's just old school. That's what it is.
FL is one of the most powerful DAWs out there. Shout out FL
on, tell
Studio,
'em.
like the most powerful.
You've been on since the beginning.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
First program I cracked.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I've been having FL Studio since I had it before they even had the step sequencer. So I had it since like FL Studio 4.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's been a while.
Nah, he been
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, they didn't even have a piano roll when I was working on that shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
Damn.
And I was gonna say too, also too, of course, the crypto and the stocks too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
That's another way, like making little investments.
Yeah.
We're gonna hop on that in a little bit because
Hey,
I'm ready to.
we gonna definitely talk
We're today. What's today's date?
Friday,
May
the 7th.
7th, and it is booming right now.
It is
But like I said, we'll get to that in a bit because I have some.
I got questions, man.
Yeah.
I'm so uneducated, bro. Like, for real.
So good.
Do you have a name for this?
The song?
Yeah.
This one is King of the Green.
Hey.
You can call it the remix, you know what I'm saying? But I just King of the Green, produced by CuttaMuzik, featuring Lil Flip, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So is this a remix to the original?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
shit.
Okay.
Exclusive.
All right.
God damn it.
Exclusive. Yes,
Yo.
sir. It's going down.
Well, King of the
Nah, for
Green,
real.
y'all.
Yeah. So
Let me see if I can get that to play.
I got them packs, what do you need? I'm pulling up now, I'm right on your street. And don't be alarmed by my strap, I'ma be like this every time we meet. And I got them blocks, I got that H, and I got that drink, it come by the case. And I keep a burner, go get you a burner, we ain't gon' never meet up right by my place. I'm puffing the con when I roll in my whip, for only 5K I'ma chill in the VIP. If it on my hip, I don't know how to slip. My name on my bottle, I got me a script. I look like a dun when I stagger my rims. I roll in the dun with spectacular gems. I'm closing the curtains whenever I'm bored. You mobbing with me, we all on one accord. Yeah. Cheese eggs with the pancakes, 23 acres, peep the landscape. I told you I'm living like Floyd, and I owe it all to the Lord. And I love them Clovers, they green. I put up in Rovers, they clean. My K got a scope in the beam. Black, look, you don't want smoke
I got
kerosene.
the packs, what do you need? I'm on the block, I make it bleed. I make it flood, I turn dirt in the mud. Baby girl love me because I'm a thug. I was broke, I was a scrub. Look at me now, I am the plug. I got that work, got me feeling like baby. AMG kid and I'm riding Mercedes. Who is that boy that be rocking out green? I pull a real clean, I leave soap on the sink. Look at my chain and my watch and my ring. You can tell I'm a king cause I'm doing my thing. It's me. Tell him it's me. Who was that boy that be rocking out green? Like our spring, he is the king. You see what I brought, but just look what I bring. Smoking white ash, just my cannabis clean. Like Jason Tatum, go hard for the team. Stacking these blue faces like it's due. Matter of fact, there's some green ones in there too. I planted some money trees, look how they grew. How I do that, I ain't forget the roots. THC lean, we just pulled up with dudes. More than fly, yeah, I come from the future. They had the regular, we had the super. Check out the drip, yeah, I walk like a hooper. I guess that's the reason I hang around shooters. Keep a couple extra clips like a blooper. But ain't worried about drama, I gotta get lit up. I keep some boppers around me, young, rich, and beautiful. Gotta be bad as she hang around the studio. Rockin' our drink, she look like Sailor Jupiter. I told her stay down, we blow up like it's nuclear. And OG in the field catching plays like I'm Julio. With this rain on my body, feel like I'm King Cooper. Not the one from the game, but the one that's from Houston. For real. I got the pass, what do you need? I'm on the block, I make it bleed. I make it hard.
Fuck.
Like I said, it's not all the same, but it still goes hard.
King of the Green, man. The remix.
See,
dog.
remix.
See,
The
I-
remix.
I am
man.
excited for this.
Shout out to
drop.
Flipperoni, man.
Shout out to
Flipperacci.
Flip.
You
Little
right.
quick-
Flipperoni,
Flip Gates.
Flipperacci.
Little
Yo.
quick
Gates.
fun
Flip
side
Mayweather.
fact. Like I know I always talk about how like I used to rap and do all that stuff, but the only reason I ever started whenever I was a little kid, like whenever I was like at some point I heard enough raps where I was like, okay, I want to do this shit. You know, I want to rap.
Facts.
The way that I started is I would take Little Flip's verses and I
Come
would
on.
rewrite them, bro. Like literally learn to rap because of the way he would write,
Nah,
bro.
facts.
'Cause he was my
Flip
favorite rapper for a
crazy.
long
Look,
time,
yo.
bro.
Look, Flip-
like that.
Freestyle king, bro.
Nah, facts.
He
Flip
was
don't
crazy.
he don't get enough credit, man.
Yeah.
'Cause he
Ever since that T.I. beef, bro. That's
That-
what it was.
for sure.
Hey.
But he really came out during the time during the South when there really wasn't a lot of Southern artists making moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you had like Ludacris, Outkast,
Because he did that Sunshine too, which was different at the time.
that
That
shit
shit charted.
Very different,
That
yeah.
shit
even just the
charted.
Leprechaun
charted.
itself. What sold like what 100K or something? out
Shit.
there,
That's
some shit.
underground gold, man.
Yeah,
Underground
facts.
gold, dog.
Yeah.
Facts. Nah,
Dog.
shout out Lil Flip. for
Shout
real,
out
for
Lil
real.
Flip, man.
That's awesome.
Flipperacci.
That's a perfect fucking duo, bro. That's awesome.
Hey, appreciate it, fam.
Bro, and that
Hey,
flow,
that's a
that
new
flow is
verse.
crazy.
That's a new verse.
That's a
on
new
that, right?
verse. Yeah, yeah.
Bro,
It's not the same
Bro,
one.
you see, you never showed me that verse. You just showed me. You just showed me the flip.
Oh, my
So
bad.
that was my first time hearing.
He's like,
the
bro, I'm trying to
verse.
hear you, not
So-
Flip. Like, you got something new. Let me.
No. No, that was my first time hearing the verse, so that's why I was over here. I was like, bro,
Shook as
like,
fuck.
I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
he's eating this hoe.
Yeah.
Like,
It's some little
Bro,
gems.
he was on
Some
that
little
whole
gems
bro,
in there.
he was on that hoe.
Sailor
Appreciate
Jupiter.
He was on that hoe, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just got the look, we got the artwork for it too. Shout out Johnny Cash. Let me show y'all real quick.
I just saw this in the car.
Yeah, he like just sent
just
it,
saw
y'all.
this.
Like,
This is crazy.
let me see, where the fuck is this shit at? Let me be having all type of. Look, y'all peep this out. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh,
totally no
that's
concept,
live.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that shit is hard.
Hey, he went
Can you
crazy.
get this your song,
That shit-
bro?
yeah.
Johnny
Can we get a
Cash
zoom
went
in on it?
crazy on that.
Zoom in. That shit is hard.
Got a thotty out.
Yeah. Hey, what'd you call her? What'd you call Thotty Moon?
Thotty Moon. Thotty Moon, baby.
Yo.
That's hard,
Hey,
bro.
appreciate
I fuck
y'all,
with that.
man.
I fuck with that.
Thank you.
Shout out Cash, bro. He's been putting in work with all these covers,
going
bro.
crazy.
This is some dope shit, bro.
Man, he been
Cash
going
is dope.
crazy. You know, he
Cash
was
is dope.
fucking with Cash since the beginning too, man. He used to screw and chop a lot of our shit. You know
Oh
what
shit.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
boy, nice,
Okay.
nice. Promise you.
So
Yeah, those
shit,
tapes back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want to go back to your CBD references that you have in your in the verses.
You
Yes,
drop
sir.
you drop a lot of references, man. Talk
Hey.
about Oracle Market, man.
Okay, so the Oracle's Market, that's my CBD brand that started back in 2019, and we sell flour. We have the that one right there is the Betty lotion, which is
Man,
like
rest in peace, Granny.
yeah, rest in peace to my my late great granny. You know what I'm saying? But that one's named after her right there, which is we call it the crochet because it's made out of cocoa butter and shea butter, all essential oils,
Yeah.
and it's full spectrum too though. So it's extracted directly from the CBD flower. You know what I'm saying?
How did you get started in this, man?
You've been on this for way before it got popping too. I
Nah, for
remember
sure.
seeing you talking about it.
For sure. I've always been into cannabis and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I want to say once when I went to Vegas,
Okay.
like how we was talking about earlier, went to the dispensaries and everything, and I was giving some information like to my my brother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, "Man, you kind of knowledgeable on this stuff." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "You oughta." And so once I got back, I was like, fuck it. I just started the page, Oracle's Market. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Matrix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so just started it up, and it started as me selling the flour. You know what I'm saying? In the pats, and then shit. Now we got flour, tinctures, lotion, and even that right there. That's what
Damn,
the
son.
The
that's
hand
dead.
sanitizer CBD, bro.
Yeah, and that's a shout out to Disco Kid. You know what I'm saying? That's his brand right there, Dead High, which is affiliated with the Oracle's Market and everything too. But that's extracted from hemp seed right there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It's fire. But yeah, so started out like that, and
Don't
yeah,
drink
just,
it, y'all.
It's just no fat. Do not drink that.
Yeah.
And it just started kind of going up. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, we vend at certain events and everything,
Yeah.
and man, it's just getting bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
hey, it definitely CBD. Like I know they were saying back in 2019 or 2020, they were saying like it was like I think it was like a $500 million business.
Okay.
And then by 2022, it was predicted to be like a $20 billion business. Yeah. When 2022 is next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you look like who was talking about the Delta 8 and all that other stuff, like, bro, they going crazy.
That shit is crazy, man.
Hey, and when
do
they
you think I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but
Yeah,
do
yeah.
you think? And I remember this like because I've had people that got into it. And do you think that they were trying to do what they're doing now with CBD and Delta and all that stuff? What they tried to do with K2, or K2 is just a ripoff?
Nah, I
Because
think
that was definitely a wrong turn to take. And people,
Nah,
when people got
facts.
into that.
What is
Facts.
K2? K2 like
it's
potpourri or something?
It
Synthetic
was a
weed.
fake weed, yeah.
Yeah,
but
but
it was
synthetic weed.
sold as an incense.
Wait, originally it was the incense.
Potpourri.
Yes.
That shit
But
potpourri, man.
the K2 now, that Tunchi,
Spice.
Yeah.
that Tunchi, that's
Shit.
something totally different now than what they got in that
Because
shit.
people were getting addicted to that shit.
Yeah.
I've had people that like
Hallucinating.
were like
Yeah.
hooked on that
These
shit.
zombies downtown,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Zombies
Trying
downtown.
Trying to bite on you and shit.
Big zombies. No, cause I went to I went to rehab. You know what I'm saying? Like I did like this little probation. I had 8 years of probation or whatnot.
Okay.
Did towards the end I kind of messed up. They sent me to smart rehab for like 5 months or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got out, and then I was doing like aftercare, and man, them boys was on that Tunchi doing the aftercare,
Yeah.
and one of them, homie passed out. Man, he passed out foaming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had to get the teacher. Niggas wasn't even trying to get the teacher. And shit.
You do it. I'm not gonna do it. You do it.
Hey, but he ended up, coming to and on that tune.
And I remember it was crazy whenever this was first introduced to me, like personally, I was like 15, 16, 17. All that was told to me was that, hey, it's weed that's not going to come out of your system, or it's legal weed.
Exactly.
And it's like, shit, I believed it. I just didn't want to fuck with it because I was okay with weed, so had anybody else really okay, this makes sense because I needed not to be in my system, they would have gotten fucked up, bro.
That's how they get you though, fam. Like if you notice, like a lot of people, once they get on probation, they start doing other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rather it be like a nigga might start taking like some uppers. And they take the uppers because they know it get out your system in like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
But prior to that, you wasn't fucking with uppers.
Yeah,
you were fucking with the weed. Yeah. That's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? You were fucking with the weed, but now you can't fuck with the weed because it take about a good 15 to 30 days to get that bitch out your system. So, man, that shit crazy. Like,
you seen that? Have y'all seen the sniffable powder?
Man, I haven't. I
saw
just
that.
mentioned that.
I kind of saw like a little.
That shit.
Yeah, it's sold like cocaine, but it's THC.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that.
I seen a dude record himself doing it. Like he opened it up, and it comes with a little spoon and everything.
Chill
and
out.
it comes in a vial.
But it's all THC.
Swear to God,
Like
yes.
fun dip.
That shit low key coke, man.
Like fun deal.
Damn, that's crazy. Nah, cause
Shit, I don't even like the COVID thing.
I ain't seen it.
Yeah.
I ain't seen it. I heard about it, but I have not seen that shit.
Nah, I saw a video of some dude actually doing it. And he's just like,
boy, taking them up.
I feel like that's like one of the things you don't do when you're trying to push for legalization throughout the whole nation.
That's doing too much though. That's
I mean,
at that point.
Just roll up.
That's what I'm
facts,
saying.
facts,
You feel me?
facts.
You feel me?
I guess if it's natural, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's a healthy alternative.
It's a recovering cocaine addict.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'll try this. I'll be calm.
They got all type of forms. You know, you got I haven't heard about that one, but of course, you know, you got the THC lean, which that shit's fire. You know what I'm saying?
Fam, I've never tried that shit.
What is it?
That
What
shit's
is it?
potent.
THC
For
lean.
real?
Potent.
Yeah, like syrup, straight syrup.
Shit.
Yeah,
It's like what is? I don't want to plug a random business, but it's
tincture.
like cloud something.
No, there's different ones.
Okay.
There's different ones, but I'm talking about like straight THC syrup form.
Yeah.
Pull up, nigga, in motherfucking Fanta. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Yeah, and a pineapple Fanta real quick, and
Yeah.
hey,
What's that shit called?
Nah.
It's almost like the Nutra shit.
Like
It's
a
almost
NutraBurst
It's
or
almost
some
like
shit.
that.
Yeah.
Just do look. You gotta do like at
Damn.
least
It's
two
good, bro.
drops. Two
Knock you out.
drops.
You done.
What?
Done.
Drops.
Yeah, nah, for real.
That's
Fire.
it. It's that concentrated.
Yo.
Yeah.
What?
Nah, but it's, man, you know, the whole that's why I feel like once America gets on board with this whole cannabis shit, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna change the world. Cause you know, you can use hemp for pretty much anything. You know what I'm saying? You can use hemp for floors, walls, clothing. You can even make oil out of hemp. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly feel like once it becomes fully legal, I feel like it's gonna be the thing that's gonna change the economy. Of the whole America.
Yeah,
Like, for real.
y'all think Texas may be one of the next states?
I give it like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Shit.
Maybe the end of this year.
Cause
How
hold on.
conservative
Was
Texas
it?
is.
Didn't the state recently?
Yeah.
They looking
pass?
into it.
They legalized. So they
It was
legalized.
like New York. That's what I'm thinking of.
New York did, but last year Texas legalized to where if you get your license, you could grow CBD.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
get a little
yeah,
agriculture.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the dude was Sid Miller.
Okay.
He's the guy who runs the Texas Agriculture Committee or whatever.
Okay.
And he was talking about hemp. So as soon as I seen him talking about it, it's like, oh yeah.
You know, and something crazy that I had learned, excuse me, a while back was because hemp used to be legal. It used to be like way back in the like
Weed too.
1920s and
Cannabis
shit like
too.
that. And hemp was starting to get used to make everything because you could, like you said, you could use it to make anything.
Man,
But the people that were gonna lose from this, the only people that were gonna lose was the people that like use paper to their benefit to make money off of it. So the story that I was told was that the dude who ran the biggest paper company was like, saw that coming, was like, we can't have that. What? So he pushed through Congress to be like, hey, like, let's make this shit illegal.
No, facts.
Because the United States was like going towards a nation of just hemp for everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Because declaration, they're not the actual
it saves
declaration, but the
it
mock
saves so
one.
much money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but I mean, you could pay politicians. So that
facts.
paper company was like, hey, here, make that shit legal.
But also too, Big Pharma too though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Big Pharma,
for sure.
but even back then,
shit.
even back
Big
then,
Pharma.
like they were seeing like the medical benefits that was going to be happening from weed. Because if you notice, a lot of like a lot of the advancements and stuff that they're finding from weed, they're barely finding out now.
Yeah.
And it's because now they're actually able to research on it and actually do full analysis of how the shit works. You know what I'm saying? When they could have been doing this shit.
Exactly. It's just fucking greed.
Facts.
All it is just greed,
Big
bro.
Pharma, that's a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, they be fucking everything up for everybody, bro.
But even my bad, but even them, they starting to get into the cannabis industry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have no
Yeah.
choice.
No
They see it
choice.
coming, like it's gonna come. It's inevitable. Like
Facts.
in this many states at this point that have made it legal.
Hell yeah, it's like I think like 8 or 9, but for medical use, it's like over 30.
Yeah.
It's over half.
Okay.
So we almost,
Shit.
nigga, we almost
Almost
there.
there.
Almost.
It ain't gonna do nothing but boost the economy.
Yeah.
Man, come on.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Yeah.
like,
And
let's get out of this.
It's gonna make it
$1 trillion
easier
debt
for
we
the
in.
fucking war on drugs too. So
Facts.
that's a whole other fucking argument. That's like
It's
been
gonna
fueling
clean
that
up
shit.
the streets
Yeah.
for sure.
Nah, it's gonna clean it up, man.
It's gonna clean that shit all the way up.
So what's next for Oracle's Market, man? Like, where do you see just, besides the music, you got a whole ass business over here, man.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? A money maker at that.
100%. Really, we just we've been doing the online thing. We do have a online website. Y'all can check out at oraclesmarket.com. But try to get a storefront.
Yeah.
Get a storefront. Start selling, the CBD, through the store, and then eventually, once everything gets legalized, start having the cannabis in there. You know what I'm saying?
Ready.
Be ready.
Damn,
ready.
that is
Yeah.
crazy.
With
man.
that one, and then towards the, shout out to the Flavor Junkies too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah.
they gonna both be in there. Like, it's gonna be some prominent brands, cannabis brands in Austin for sure.
That is live as fuck, man.
Hey, appreciate
That
it,
is
fam.
live as fuck.
Appreciate
I always thought it was like hard to get some shit like this going, especially like being a person, of color.
100%,
You feel me? You
yep.
know what I'm saying? Like,
There's not that many of us in the cannabis business.
okay.
Like on the streets.
Yeah.
But in the actual business, like I remember seeing an article like a few years ago, and it was talking about like in Colorado, like how, they were shocked that not more people of color or more blacks, or people or browns, would not be
Because they're all incarcerated.
not
I got
incarcerated,
a
but
theory for that though.
but not actually,
theory for
investing and actually doing it legally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because for me, and I tell this to a lot of people, like I feel like the first way to like start like an idea or a brand that you're thinking about, is just make an Instagram page.
Yeah.
Once you make that Instagram page,
It's a wrap.
it's a wrap. Everything else is just gonna fall in place. You know what I'm saying? But once because that be what it is. You know what I'm saying? As far as like goals, of course, you write it down on paper. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't understand when you write that goal down or whatever, like
real.
it becomes real. It literally just went from being in your head
Yeah.
to on the paper.
Manifesting,
Now you can
man.
fucking see it.
Yeah. Manifesting that shit, man.
Yeah, but that's the first step. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like, oh shit, now I was just thinking that shit. Now I'm looking at it.
That's live fuck, man.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
live- So what's the IG page? Go ahead and plug it one more time. man.
Oracle's Market.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oracle's Market on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's Oracle's Market, and then oraclesmarket.com. You can hit the website.
Man.
Just come holler at your boy.
That's live as fuck.
You know,
man.
that's perfect alignment considering the company Oracle is now set up here in Austin too.
Right,
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Perfect.
Right on the south side too.
Yo.
If y'all want to
Yeah.
get something too, yeah.
Yeah,
come
I'm about to
on,
go ahead and,
come
you know what I'm
on. That's a
saying?
good batch right there, too.
Lotion.
Yeah.
That's the lotion, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
I might
try
need
that
something
out.
for that little, I might
Yeah,
got a little
ash,
ash.
you know what I'm
saying?
saying? It's gonna have you
Yeah,
shining.
you feel me?
No, look, check that out. Look, come on.
Hey, and
Look,
I got
look, look,
tattoos
look.
too.
That one-
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
on the look.
Yeah, you feel
'Cause my
me?
boy-
on my arms and shit. I got a
Nah,
long sleeve on
facts.
today, but I got, you know what I'm saying? I got sleeves and shit.
Nah,
Nah,
man,
but,
tell him my boy about
but it
that.
does work for arthritis. Like if you got arthritis
Really?
in your hands,
Yeah. No,
it does.
It works.
It does.
It, like no cap. You know what
That
I'm saying?
shit
It
is
does work.
crazy.
I've had like ton of people tell me that they like really use it, fam.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people was telling me like, yo, this shit work, right?
Yeah.
And I was just using it just for like, oiling up. But one day I was trying to sleep and my hands and my legs was cramping. And I was like, you know what? Let me just use some. You know what I'm saying? And I used it. About 20 minutes later, fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
I'm about to fall
Ain't went
asleep
away,
halfway
man.
through the episode, bro. Just knock out, bro. You gotta take over, Nick.
Shit.
I'm a lightweight.
Hey, I got you.
Yeah, try it.
But the thing too is it's all organic. It's all natural. Like I said, the essential oils are organic in there. The cocoa butter, everything. You know what I'm saying? The coconut oil, like it's all organic.
And how much is something like this right here?
That one is 2 ounces right there.
Okay.
Goes for online, it's $20.
Damn, not bad.
Which is a lick.
Yeah.
Which is lit because they usually go for like $30, $40. So that's like about I would say about 500 milligrams.
Fam, I am nigga over here looking good.
Shot
me? Shit.
Hey, I was thinking too, you know what I'm saying? Them girls, they hit them twerk videos, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, all up.
What's up?
Hey, them cheeks don't be feeling good too, you know what I'm saying? Be nice and you be having a sensation going on.
Your boy's skin glowing. You
You know,
feel me?
twerk like you've never
Johnson
twerked
and
before.
Johnson.
Yo, that shit, that shit is live as fuck. Hey, I may be
Appreciate
placing
it.
an order soon. Real shit.
Let me
fam.
know. That's the last one on that one, so I brought it.
Okay. Damn. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say.
That one out. The oil going on that one. Oiled up.
So aside from
Y'all boys
just,
killing
I
it.
guess
That bottle
your
right
business you have going on for the CBD. We were mentioning earlier about the whole Dodge coin.
Ah man, it's
Doggy
going
coin,
crazy
meme
on
coin.
social
Gosh,
media.
dog.
And I know you're a big supporter for it, and you've been pushing it. Like, I always see your
sure.
posts, and like, you know, it's one of the reasons why I also decided to buy some. I was like, fuck it, why not? You know,
Come on.
Hold on. You bought some?
Yeah, I was like,
Okay.
I have money to play with, so I was
Come
like, you know,
on.
I'll throw some money in there.
Big money.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
worth it.
And right
Yeah,
now,
worth
actually,
it.
it's
Said like
popping.
70 cents, right?
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. So just give me like a quick like summary, bro, because
Cryptocurrency.
like
explain it.
like I understand cryptocurrency, fam.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I wasn't on the Bitcoin wave, but when
For
people
sure.
hopped on it, I started like, you know, paying attention. Like, okay,
Yeah, had to.
You feel
Had
me?
to,
I'm just
100%.
like so like explain to somebody who isn't too familiar, bro. Just like in a small nutshell. You feel me?
Okay, so the main thing, and this is what I tell everybody, the main thing about cryptocurrency is the blockchain technology.
Okay.
Okay, what makes the shit run is the blockchain.
Explain to him what a blockchain is.
And so what the blockchain is it's like basically a platform of like space. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And the main thing that it does is it allows people to do peer-to-peer transactions. So if I wanted to send some money to you or to you,
Yeah.
I could send it directly to you without going through like any outside sources.
Okay.
And all the sources that it goes through are all legit. They're all secure.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so basically, remember it started like on the black web and shit like that.
People were using that shit to pay for crazy shit.
Crazy shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so basically it got more popular. You know what I'm saying? But it's the technology behind it is what makes it valuable.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So even like a company like Ethereum, like it's like a whole decentralized platform, like almost like an umbrella, and it has all these other coins that run kind of off of that umbrella. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But it all runs off of the blockchain technology.
Gotcha.
And so what makes that so important is, let's say it's like Sunday, right? And you need to send somebody some money like in fucking New Zealand or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't send them the money through the bank on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Crypto, you send me your wallet address, I'm gonna have you that money in 20 minutes
Damn.
on a Sunday.
That's wild.
See, so okay.
Like instantly.
So that's my next question, bro. So how easy is it to convert the crypto to liquid cash? You feel me? Like,
yeah, it's real easy. There's a US dollar coin.
okay.
So
is it the same like whenever like say you go to Mexico and you just turn in your dollars and
Yep. So
Okay.
depending on like what site you're on, like you know, you might be invested in like a few wallets or whatnot, and then so once you're done, you can, depending on what site it is, you could actually just take your money and deposit it right out to your bank
What?
on certain sites. Yeah, like Coinbase.
Okay.
Hell yeah, on Coinbase you can do that. You know what I'm saying? But on other sites, you might have like a coin that's not on Coinbase, so you convert it to the US dollar coin, or you convert it to another coin that's on Coinbase.
okay.
Transfer it, boop, 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 and then
Fam, what got you into all this shit, man?
What hipped you to it?
Yeah, cause hold on, Cutter, you fuck with crypto too?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
So what got y'all into this shit? It's just free like money?
Yeah,
Of course.
Well, when you kind of look at it from a visionary standpoint, everything is going digital, and so at some point, the cash, the dollar, the physical dollar, it's going to cease. It's going to be non-existent.
It's going to become a coin.
It's going to become a coin, just like from a digital currency.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you have all these cryptocurrencies that's 20 cents, 10 cents, anywhere from 10 cents to 80 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, even more.
Now,
really.
now is the time to tap into that, because 10 years, 20 years from now,
it's gonna be crazy.
Like there's no guarantee. It's guaranteed there's gonna be thousands of dollars in
if
that.
the trend keeps going.
And then let's think about it. You got 10 different cryptocurrencies you didn't invest in, and let's say they all go up to $10,000 in 20 years from now.
You eating
in 10 different accounts.
Facts.
That shit is crazy.
Nah, facts.
You feel what I'm saying?
That shit is
not
crazy.
It's crazy because Dogecoin itself went from just being a meme coin
to almost 70 cents.
being accepted at baseball games. Fucking,
But the main thing, once again, because even when you research the Dogecoin, like there's technology behind it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm can remember reading right there, like there was somebody, I don't know if it was who worked with either IBM or Microsoft that like helped create like that platform.
That's what's so dope about it.
You see what I'm saying? So there's actually like technology behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got a background story to like there's all every currency got a story behind it on how they started and what got them to this point. So that's pretty dope. So you can you can kind of grow with the company as well.
Exactly.
If you relate to that.
And that's facts. And that's really what you kind of investing into. Like if you believe in the technology that this company is presenting, you're going to invest into it. Like there's one, I'm invested in a bunch of coins, but there's one called like Mana.
Okay.
The Mana coin, Decentraland. And Decentraland, what's so crazy about it is it's like, y'all ever play Sims? So this is like a virtual Sims, but like real life. Like you could build your own character, you can buy like clothing and stuff for them. But the tokens that's being traded in there is called Mana. You see what I'm saying? And this runs off of the Ethereum platform. Okay. You see what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yeah. But what's crazy is people are like selling land in this shit, like real estate,
like in this real cryptocurrency, real money.
Yeah. And so
real money.
No facts. And so what made it really jump up is Atari invested into it. You know what I'm saying? And when Atari invested into it, they wanted to bring casinos into this Decentraland to where you gambling with cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So I invested into that one when it was like under $1. Now that bitch is like at like $1.40. I have to look at my phone to see. So I made some money off of that. You know what I'm saying? But to even go back, to like the original question, like as far as like getting into it, I first started like dabbling into the stocks, you know what I'm saying? Because even at school, I took like economics, you know what I'm saying, AP or whatever, and like during that time, the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation, and I think it was like 3 had released.
Okay.
And we had like this deal going on, like, hey, yo, whoever wins this gets a pizza party, you know what I'm saying? And so basically, me and my team, we was like, well, shit, we might as well invest in the Sony, invest in the Microsoft, invest in the it was the fourth quarter too, so it's about to be Christmas time, invest in the Best Buy. And shit, we ended up getting the pizza party, we won. So that's when I first started fucking with like Mach stocks, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But then as, time went on, around like 2015, 2016, I started like investing into the Bitcoin just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Not even a lot of money, you know what I'm saying? And because I was kind of trying to see how it works, you know what I'm saying? And after that, it went up. I think it was 2016 or 2017. It went up to like $20,000 for one coin.
Damn.
And then it dropped though. It dropped to like $6,000, $10,000.
Damn.
I'm talking about like overnight. That's why I tell a lot of people, you investing now, you gotta look at it, because it could drop at any time.
You gotta play the game.
You gotta play the game, but this is a little bit more like it's volatile. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I got into it. And then eventually, I seen the Dodge on Twitter last year just trending, and I invested, and it was under a penny.
Yeah.
And then I seen Elon tweet about it.
It was a wrap.
That was it.
Yeah.
I was like, man, let me put a little bit more money into it. You know what I'm saying? And then, I'm telling y'all, it was like at 0.3 or it was like 0.3 of a penny, a third of a penny or like half of a penny.
Yeah.
When I had like $50 in it, and then over one night, that mother just jumped up to like $500, $800. And
What?
And I took that, got me a Litecoin,
Uh-huh.
got me some Ethereum Classic. Like I spread that profit out, and it's just been flipping.
Damn.
Ever since, like for real.
Yo, that shit is crazy.
Yeah. And so now we're in a period where like it's starting to cross the commercial lines. Like right now, it's barely starting to get commercial to where like everybody's starting to invest in that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, man, you can kind of get in, get your smoney's real quick, you know what I'm saying? And then get out if you have to.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I've been recently thinking, you know what I'm saying, like, because everything goes in cycles, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, back like 100 years ago, of course, you had the not COVID, you had the Spanish flu that hit.
Yeah.
100 years later, COVID hit. 1920s, everybody balling out. Remember 1920s, boo. But then the fucking stock market crashed. So facts. And so that's why I'm looking at it like, man, y'all better watch this crypto. Like, get your money in it, but this shit could crash.
Yeah, at any moment.
Any moment.
That's what scares me, man.
It could crash. So it's
scares me.
Got like certified say gotta take that risk.
Yeah.
We take your risk. We definitely
take
your
risk,
risk,
baby. You know what I'm saying?
You can be up on 20K and wake up and you sitting at $500.
Oh man.
Facts.
That's like scary. That's
That
scary.
happened to you?
No,
Oh, I was about to say. I was about to say.
Yeah, it happened to me. But,
Oh
yeah.
man.
Oh, man. So
it's a fact though.
y'all hear about the guy that I think what he had like over like. He had like $1 million in like crypto and like the Bitcoin, but he couldn't remember his password.
I did hear about that.
Yes, I did
hear about that.
Ain't that some crazy
That's
shit?
fucked up.
Man.
I would do everything in my power to do.
Yo.
Remember everything. Call every number it gives me. Fucking
Man,
That shit wild,
And that shit
bro.
just sitting there.
just sitting there. He got like what 2-3 more chances left.
Oh,
Can't even get into the shit.
Oh my.
Can he call somebody or anything like that? Or is
Nah. Because when you start certain type of ones, they have phrases.
Yeah.
And you gotta
You
right.
gotta remember that phrase, and they gotta be in the exact same order. Like if you get uphold before you set the account up, it's like maybe 20 different words that they have you.
Yeah.
You gotta write them down though, and you have to put them in exactly how they showed you when you started that account, or you
would not get
gonna
in.
lock you out.
That shit is crazy.
And they advise you not to screenshot it,
Yeah.
or they just write it down, put it somewhere safe.
Yeah.
Because niggas, of course,
put that in your will.
Facts.
Shit, a safety deposit box. That's what I'm putting my
Facts.
shit.
But it's digital because niggas can still hack your shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta move. Yeah,
So
you gotta move smart.
I appreciate that security for
That
him.
shit-
Hey, come on.
That shit is crazy, yo. That's some good knowledge though to know, fam. Because I'm telling you, bro, I'd say crypto, anything, fam, and I never understood it. You know what I mean? Like I would just see people talking about something. Oh, my shit booming. You know? I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah,
What-
like how, nigga?
What am I missing? You feel me? Like, what am I missing, bro?
No, facts.
And then just
facts.
like we was talking about before we came over here, the stocks is open Monday through Friday, but cryptocurrency is Sunday through Sunday, 24/7.
That shit,
24/7.
saying?
Never closes.
Never closes.
So at nighttime, when it's like 2-3 in the morning, they overseas trading.
Yo.
And if you stay up at night and look at you'll see them. It'll go up some. Like, bro, I wake up just looking at them fucking numbers, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like it's the Matrix or some shit for real. I look at the numbers because once you start seeing them, you can start telling the trends. And like the most important thing I tell people is shit. You sell high, buy low.
Buy low.
Cause you gotta make your little profits while it's high, cause that motherfucker might drop. You know
Flip
what
it, then I get some more.
Flip it, then I get some more.
Man,
Did not
that's
get
old
some more.
school
Come
right
on.
there.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, Cam made that beat too, shit.
Yo.
It's a hell of a throwback.
Y'all
but,
gonna have me investing, man.
yeah.
What you got over at Mario?
I did want to try something new, and
What's up?
it's I know we are. I guess right now currently we are in the Texas legislature here in Austin at the Capitol, so they're passing all these bills and trying. And today I just been seeing all of these wild ass bills that have been trying to be passed. Like for instance, the what was
Abortion one?
the abortion one, and then the carry one.
The permitless carrying, man.
Yeah, that
have y'all
permitless
heard?
Permit.
Yeah,
that one
that's
actually went through.
Yes.
Too.
That's
Yeah.
different.
That is
Nah,
wild.
it-
That's
it's,
wild as
it-
fuck.
It's different, but We back in the wild west.
Those my exact words earlier, bro.
Yep. Texas.
As long as you, I think this is like as long as you're not a felon, I think you can.
I'm out of there. I can hold a sword though. I can hold a sword.
So with that being said, I do have a good friend of mine that happens to be out there working and just her life is pushing towards what's good in politics, and you know it's pretty rare now. So I'm gonna attempt to give her a call and have her give us a quick rundown and basically dumb it down for us, so we and you guys can understand what is going on and what is being pushed. So you know, so we can be better informed. You know.
And does she know what happened with that? What was it? It was that B, the Proposition B. Is that was the one that went through? Or?
She can tell us. Yeah, we can ask her whatever.
Let's see. Yeah.
Let's see if this works.
So I wanted the abortion bill like that heartbeat.
It's like
bill.
I think it's
I saw that.
It's like 6 weeks.
Man,
I don't know the exact. Yeah.
See how it turns so everybody can see. Hey, can you hear me?
I can. Sorry, let me walk out super fast.
You're fine.
One
I'm
second.
sorry.
No, you're good. Hold on.
Organic.
Everybody listening and watching, this is Stephanie Zúñiga.
Hi, thank you. Yes. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to catch you at a wrong time, but
No, my bad. I thought I was gonna make it to my car before then. Give me a quick second.
I was about to say, you should just turn it and
yeah. You probably won't see anybody here, but we're all listening to you.
All right. Okay. Made it over here. Let's see. Okay. Let me just get my laptop. I'm so sorry, y'all.
You're okay. So I like that you labeled the article, the document you sent me, "Bad Bills of the Week," because
Yes.
as you described it, it's been some out of line bills that they're trying to pass. And just real quick, if you're able to, for anybody listening and watching, can you give a quick rundown of what's going on? Because we are in the middle of the Texas legislature right now, right?
Yes. Okay. So basically, right now, every 2 years, the Texas legislature goes into session, so both the House and the Senate. So right now, currently in session, we usually start from January to May. And during that time is when all the representatives and senators of Texas come to the Capitol, and they file legislation. They do everything they can to get it passed, and that's usually what we do in the 5 months. We just go through endless committee meetings, public hearings. We're voting on the House floor. We're voting on the Senate floor. And at the end of all this, it's Governor Abbott signing off these bills. So that's what we usually do in these 5 months.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it sounds like a very stressful time period. Cause
It is, but it's very, I do love my job. It's a great job. It is stressful, but you get to put forth some really good legislation, and you get to meet a lot of great people and organizations to work with. So it's worth it. It's all very worth it.
Awesome. And just real quick, for anybody that's listening and watching, can you introduce yourself? Just let them know who you are and what it is you do.
For sure. So my name's Stephanie Zúñiga. I go by Sunny, but my name is Stephanie Zúñiga. I work in the Texas House of Representatives. I work for a San Antonio state representative, and I am the legislative director for the office. So basically, I just kind of, right now we have a certain special kind of office. We run things a little differently than most offices, but it's me and my coworker who tend to cover all the bills that we filed, which I don't know the exact number off the bat, but we filed about 40 bills, which is the usual for most reps. It's like 40 to 50 bills, sometimes more, but if you do a little more, it's pretty optimistic. Very optimistic thinking you might pass 40.
So is it normal for like not only being like a large amount of bills being pushed through, but like some like weird, crazy ones that like don't sound logical to be pushed through?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do work for a Democrat in a Democratic office, so usually these bills. This is my personal thing, but usually these bills come from the Republican side.
Being in Texas, right?
Yeah, so most of these bills that I have noted today as bad bills of the week are from Republican representatives and senators. So and doesn't really have much. I don't think there's. I think maybe one or two might have like a handful of Democrats that might have voted for it.
Crazy.
And I guess starting off the first one that like on the list, we have the SB 8, and I think that one was passed, right? The SB 8.
Yes, so this one did pass. So this bill on my we do rate or not rate. How do you say it? We put in from greatest to no, not even greatest. From worst to even worse on the list. For this one, for me specifically, SBA is probably the worst one on all of these for me. This is an abortion bill. This is actually a bill that they filed last session as well, and it didn't pass. So they refiled it again, which they're able to do. And I think, well, technically, yeah, it passed. It's under SB 8 because it's a Senate bill, so it came from the Senate first, and it came over to the House, and then usually the way this works is both chambers can file a bill. So, like, for example, since I work in the House of Representatives, our bills will start with HB and then a number.
Okay.
And they have to go through the House, through all the procedures and everything of the House, and then get voted out and go to the Senate. And then they finish out the process in the Senate and then go to the governor, and then the other way, like vice versa, Senate to House governor. So in this case, Senate Bill 8 came from the Senate side, came over to the House and was voted out of both chambers, and it's now on its way to Governor Abbott to be signed.
And that's this bill. It, from my understanding, what it does is it makes it, I guess, unlawful after six weeks of, I guess, pregnancy to restrict abortions.
Basically, this bill, this technically, practically bans abortions. But obviously they can't do that because Roe versus Wade, obviously. But this is the best way. This is the best way they could do it. 6 weeks does not give anyone enough time to find out how far along they are, if they're even pregnant, or anything like that.
Sonny, can I ask you a
this
question?
restricts it at 6 weeks, and technically it's called the heartbeat bill because it could be even under 6 weeks. Like, just say you find out you're pregnant, it's like 2 weeks later, since maybe whenever that happened, you go to the doctor to get a checkup, and they detect a heartbeat. So in this bill, if the doctor or the physician detects a heartbeat, they are no longer able to do an abortion once they've detected that. So it could be even under 6 weeks if it ends up happening that way. But yeah, this kind of cuts it at 6 weeks, and it also creates a civil liability for the doctor if they do perform or induce an abortion even after detecting the heartbeat. So yeah, this feels pretty terrible.
And my friend Cutta had a quick question for you.
Oh yeah.
So Sonny, you being a woman out here, how does that make you feel? That.
Oh, it makes me feel terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's a horrible thing.
Yeah. No. This is a terrible bill, and I think one thing that I do try to relay to people about this bill is that I think the first thing people think about is like women's rights. Like, this is an abortion bill. Of course, women, they have children. And I think that what people need to also take into consideration with this kind of legislation is that, yes, it's women, but this is also an issue. This is an accessibility issue. This is a POC issue. This is a reproductive right issue. And this is an LGBTQ issue, because what people don't talk about a lot, because I think more people can get behind, like, oh yeah, this is a women's thing. Like, like people can get behind that. Mm-hmm. But people have more issues when it comes to, oh, this is a people of color thing. This is a accessibility thing. This is a LGBTQ thing, because it is an LGBTQ thing. Because what people don't realize is that with abortions being, with like abortion rights and LGBTQ rights, they're practically cut from the same cloth. And they tend to rely more on places like Planned Parenthood, and which obviously we know that this state, or Texas, does not like, and has tried many, many times to defund, and has successfully done it a few times already. So, I mean, these laws directly oppress trans and non-binary people as well, and people who also identify as women. So I would say this isn't only women's rights, and this affects us in so many other different ways that people aren't comfortable realizing, I guess I would say. But I guess for myself to speak, I mean, I am a woman, and I have, unfortunately, gotten into arguments with people at work about this, because I mean, obviously I have to keep things professional, and then I do, but you know, it is a very emotional issue, and it's hard because this bill is based on people's personal and religious beliefs, and this is what it's all about. I mean, the whole speech they gave on the floor for this bill was, these are innocent lives that we shouldn't kill, and this is all on personal and religious belief that they are just basically putting on us that just because this is their belief, we shouldn't have a choice in it. And it's a terrible bill. I mean, it really is. I haven't seen something this. They tried every session, but the fact that it finally actually got through, it's really. That's why this makes it such a bad week. Yeah, it's a really shitty week.
Fuck. Well, I'm sorry they all are having to even have to fight against something like that of that nature, because that doesn't even make any sort of sense.
Yeah.
But
and I've been being in Texas too, though. You know, it's definitely, you know, it's the old
unfortunately,
school. Straight conservative out here for sure.
That is insane. So what's another one? Just kind of one of those other top ones. I know that this abortion one was probably one of the biggest ones. What's another one?
Yeah, for sure. So actually, there's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a companion to this bill, but we have another bill that it's right under it. It's HB 1280 by Capriglione. So this bill is the exact same bill. But what this bill does, and it did pass, this bill would now add a criminal penalty as well on top of the civil penalty.
Wow.
So now, if a doctor or a physician does induce or perform the abortion after detecting the heartbeat, they can. This is a state jail felony now.
Wow.
So they added a civil and criminal penalty to this. This one has not gone to the Senate. This passed the House, so it still has to go through the Senate. But I think as of right now, let me see where it's at. It's passed through the House as of yesterday, so it still needs to repeat the process on the Senate side. But this bill, unfortunately, some bills can have Senate companions, which are identical bills, and they can be going through the process at the same time. So sometimes they kind of meet each other halfway. And this one does have that, and it's already on the House side. So this technically could speed it right through and pass it right before the deadline. Damn. So it has a very good chance of possibly passing.
I want to say something similar what happened in Georgia too, didn't it?
I think it was. I can't recall.
It was like one of those states, right? I can't remember exactly.
I think it was like South Carolina or Georgia.
One of those. Yeah,
southern.
Facts. It was one of the southern states, though, for sure.
No, yeah. But let's see. What was the next bill we had on here?
The next one, which was probably like one of the biggest ones for this past election week, the HB 1925.
1925.
That was a camping ban,
right?
Yes. Camping.
Yes. So this one's terrible. They're all so bad, but they're all so bad in so many different ways. So this one is the same author of the abortion one as well, but this is the criminal penalty one. So what he did. So we all know about Prop B in Austin, because I mean we've seen it, we've heard of it, we saw that it passed. Personally, it was terrible. I hate it. I don't think we should criminalize the homeless for not being able to do much for themselves because the city itself cannot do anything. It hasn't done much for them. So this bill technically is basically the same thing, but now statewide. So everywhere, all of Texas. So it would just make it illegal to camp in public. It's going to create a criminal offense as well. So it's going to make this a Class C misdemeanor with a maximum fine of $500. If they do find you camping, soliciting, loitering, anything like that, for a person who intentionally or knowingly camps in a public place without the consent of an officer or agency. So this is a terrible bill, and I've stated this many times. But like Prop B here in Austin, it's terrible. It's inhumane. It's disgusting.
The homelessness is part of the community. Yeah. You know, the culture. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy too though, because usually that's how they do it. You know what I'm saying? You know, they like, even though we didn't see it when it first happened, like they'll let the homelessness happen until people consider it, you know, a problem, and then they move into it. You know, they do that with like a lot of like low income places. You know what I'm saying? They'll let it get bad and bad and bad until people start complaining. Then they go to the city council, and then next thing you know, they got a grant, and the projects turned into to the condos. You know,
to the condo high rises.
Exactly. and the homeless homelessness comes from so many issues. Like I mean, gentrification, obviously, as you stated, being one of them. And I know we can see most of these camps and everything out in East Austin and Southeast Austin and downtown, because that's where a lot of the homeless shelters are. So they try to stay close because a lot of them receive like their checks, they receive mail, they receive some type of resource that's close by downtown. So that's why a lot of them do stay over there. But the thing is, like, yeah, homelessness comes from so many different issues that I'm not going to say that Austin isn't trying to tackle them. They are. I mean, but we have so much opposition and so much, like the Save Austin Now PAC, super Republican. They have a ton of money. Like, it's hard to fight with people who simply don't want homelessness and have the money to be able to fight this just because they simply don't want to see it. They don't want to see this. They don't want people to come to their city and be like, oh my gosh, it's so dirty here. Like, I'm so sorry a homeless person bothers you. Like, instead of, and they're just like, and then it's funny because it's those same people. This is why the irony of these bills, like, it's with Austin specifically, it's the same people who don't want to see homeless, but they will do nothing to fix it, and they'll do nothing to, the same money they tried to fund into this PAC could have gone to so many resources. And Austin alone, like city council has tried really hard to get like new facilities open, to try to get, like, I think they tried to buy out the hotels to have them to be able to house some of the homeless, and so many of these plans get shot down because so many of these people are like, no, I don't want them living near me.
I would say too, crazy thing about it too is a lot of them be veterans too, though. People who served for this country. You know what I'm saying? Like that is just
it's mental like, health too.
It's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? For real.
No, for sure. Like, where's that energy that we have for, like, yeah, you served and da-da-da. But it's like, well, once they're homeless, when you see someone that's in the streets in a wheelchair, amputated, they're a war veteran. Yep, and they're just like, no. And they look away. And I hate it because people have a tendency even to just treat people, like, even just driving in the street and pulling up to someone who's asking for money, people get so weird, so awkward. I'm like, this is a person who literally, like, they've lost everything. Like, people act like they want to be out here in the streets, like they don't want better for themselves, but this is where they are right now, and who are we to judge that? And this is why I tell people, a lot of us, and myself included, very easily could lose a lot of what we have. We're much closer to being homeless than being rich. And that is what bothers me so much.
Preach.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah, you talking.
This is me all day long in the office watching all of this happen. It's very frustrating when obviously you're against this, and it's just the House and the House and the Senate are Republican majority, so it's hard to fight these bills with party lines because we don't have the votes. Like, all Democrats, all of them could vote no. It's not enough because we don't have enough Democrats in the House or the Senate. So it sucks watching this pass when you know so many people are against it.
It's crazy.
But no, this is a terrible bill. I think the author themselves, which is funny because the author for this bill is also the author for the abortion bill, which they prefer unborn lives, but they won't save the people on the streets.
Wow.
So,
Right.
And we,
it's like, make up your mind.
Supposedly saving a life, right?
Wow.
Exactly. It's funny because we made, tons of Democrats went up, and obviously they're not just letting these pass. They're doing what they can in points of orders or doing amendments to the bill to try to make it any less horrible. And they'll go up and they'll tell them, and they're like, you do know some of these homeless people are from people who possibly have children that they couldn't take care of, that because they didn't have access to abortions, they didn't have access to maybe some stuff that Planned Parenthood offers, they didn't have access to anything because you guys have stripped everything out to where these people have no choice and they end up in the street. And then they're practically forcing you to have these children now. And then they take away all the welfare, all the benefits to later serve these children. So it just makes no sense to me. That's why these bills bug me so much, because they all the Republicans have done this session is strip from this state. And we have not moved. We're not moving forward at all. It's definitely backwards. But no, terrible bill. I'm so sorry. I think I got a little too ahead on that.
No, yeah, we don't blame you. That's a lot to have to even deal with, to argue against. Like,
100% understandable.
Never thought that's something you'd have to do. Argue people, grown people.
Where could
I know.
Where's
You'd
the best?
Be surprised.
Where's the best place for somebody to, like, read in detail more about these specifics?
For sure, yeah. So every time, we always get constituent calls, and people ask us this all the time. They maybe want updates on bills that, like, big bills that they've heard of and stuff. So the best place to go is you can just Google TLO Texas, and it's what I use day to day. You can just look up the bill. You just type it in HB, which one we're talking about, 1925. It'll pop up and it'll show you the bill analysis. It'll show you the record votes for the day, the amendments that were offered. Like, it'll show you everything. It's open and available to the public, and so are the committee meetings. You can watch the House floor live. Like, everything's available on there. And I think not a lot of people know that. I think this also has to do with a lot of people not knowing how Texas Ledge works. Because I'm not going to say that I was a pro coming in and I knew everything how to do. I was completely confused on my first session as well on how to even look this up before I even started doing this job. So it's a difficult and very complex process to navigate, and it's very intimidating. I would say, coming to the House, and I really appreciate the people who do call us and do come to talk to us in the office, because it's intimidating. It's a difficult process.
No, for sure.
Sounds like it, God.
Sure.
Man.
Yeah.
You talking about people's lives too, though.
Yeah. It's a lot of lives at stake.
For real.
Man. Well, we thank you so much. Do you have anything else that you want I hate to say plug, but do you have any, social medias or like where, can we find you somewhere?
Any advice for those that are still
yeah,
trying to stay as informed just all year round for anything that's like for example, this past voting session that we just had, and in the future and so on,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. No, yeah. Let's see. Well, I have Instagram and I have Twitter. I just do my rants. But no,
That's a good source. I'm always informed from what you post in your story, so that's a very good outlet.
Yeah, no, I get that a lot from people, and I'm like, well, I'm glad. Sometimes I get a lot of people unfollow me. Sometimes I get a few hate messages, but it doesn't matter. I'm just glad people are interested in the process. I think it's really important that people. I mean, I know we see numbers when it's presidential years, and I would really, really, really hope that people really start getting more interested in local and state elections.
That's where it all starts.
Because this is where it's happening. Yeah, like what the president does is gonna take a while to trickle down anyways. Like, it's not directly impacting you, and a lot of these things that we see here and now that a lot of people probably won't. Someone will probably try to go get an abortion once this bill passes and won't even know that this was in place. Like, and this is why I don't like these bills, and this is why I don't like that people aren't able to get how do you say, like, people aren't able to access this stuff and be able to understand it, because I mean, what you're reading on here is legal paperwork. Like, even for me, sometimes I'm like, hold up, I'm like, let me read the bill analysis also, because I don't understand all the attorney legal talk all the time, and you got to break it down. Like, it's like I said, it's a really complex process. So I really wish people would really look at who represents them, because they're elected by us. We're sending them there.
Facts.
I mean, it's how would you say, these, how do I put this in a good way? I'm not trying to get in trouble either. I'm like, I still gotta go to work on Monday. Yeah, it's important. Like, people, I just really want people to at least know who your state rep is, know who your city council member is, hold them accountable, look up these crazy bills. Yeah, look up these crazy bills, look how they voted, and hold them accountable. I think where I live, at least, I live in by Dove Springs. I know it's Representative Eddie Rodriguez, and he's been a representative since 2003, I think. Great guy. He definitely does. He's great. He does his work. Definitely fights for our district. But I think it's really important. Yeah. So if anything, I would stress it's that, because sometimes I just see some of the people who make it out here and are elected, and I'm like, how did that happen? Because this is where we are now, and obviously there's a lot of good bills that are passing as well, which I'm happy about. But this definitely, compared to my last session, is there's some pretty bad ones getting through, way more than I've seen before. And I was telling them, I was like, dang, I'm losing my voter rights, reproductive rights. I don't know what else I'm gonna lose this week, but I'm losing all my rights. So I was like, I guess we'll see. Let's see how many rights I have left by the end of this session. We have 3 more weeks to go. So
crazy. I
mean, and anything can happen, and that's why I try to tell people. I think if the last thing I would add, I don't know if I'm out of time or something. I don't know how this works. Okay, sorry. The last thing I would add, I think this is a super, super important bill, because a lot of these bills, you'll see them die and then they come back, and I still don't even understand how that happens. But we have a bill that's HB 1900. It's a terrible, terrible bill. This has to, and there's some specific bills in here that you can tell are tailored to Austin. You know they're picking on Austin specifically. Like that statewide camping bill, that was definitely for Austin.
Yeah,
that's why that was filed. But this one, HB 1900, this definitely has to do with the protests that we saw over the summer for Black Lives Matter. You can tell this is what it's tailored to. It's terrible. It did pass. So I'm very scared for this one. But this one, technically, basically what it does, it's going to remove the ability for police departments to ever decrease their budgets. So what this bill is going to do, it's going to punish, the word isn't punish, but that's my word. It's going to practically punish municipalities. So there's 11 of them that are listed. So the big cities, so like Austin, San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, everyone else, it's going to punish them if they ever decide to defund or decrease their police budget in any way. So, and the way, so
that's just an unbelievable amount of power.
Wow.
And that's exactly it. These reps have a lot of power, and I'm like, and we're letting them get elected.
They flexed on that one. That was a flex.
That's a superpower trip right there, man.
Yeah, and in the bill, it does say they've included 4 remedial solutions. These are not solutions. After I read them, these are punishments for doing this. So it does have 4 punishments. They are pretty terrible. I'll read them through really quick. So basically, if you defund your local law enforcement agency in your city, the first punishment would be annexation. So let's say you do this, and we do have some areas in Austin that are, how would you say, they're like annexed into the city. So they are Austin, but they're not. So I would say like places like Sunset Valley, Westlake, Menchaca, like stuff like that. Yeah, but they are in Austin jurisdiction. So towns not towns, but areas like that, if let's say they disagree that Austin was like, oh, we're going to defund the police by a certain amount and put this to like mental health or something, that would immediately trigger this punishment, all these punishments for doing that. And what it would do, let me lock my car door. Okay, what it would do is these areas could be like, we didn't like that, we're going to go ahead and disannex ourselves from Austin. We will no longer be with Austin, and they can go ahead and join like a different city or a different municipality that is next to them or around them. So basically, if they do that, Austin would get a penalty of 10 years where they could not get that area back.
What?
So this obviously, we lose money, we lose population, we lose a lot in this. So that is one of the first punishments that we would have.
Oh, shit.
It's terrible, it really is. So the second penalty is that, what is it? Oh, it's going to prevent municipalities from decreasing the city's no new revenue maintenance, and it would cap the property tax rate on the year that they decided to defund the police, so we would not be able to get any new revenue until we revert back or decide, like, if we were to defund, it would cap our property taxes, and then we would not get any new money anymore until we revert back. So that we're just they're getting us with money, they're getting us with anything that Austin could profit or do better with. So it's just a lot. And then like what's the third one? Oh, okay. So the third one is probably my least favorite. So basically, the third one's saying that this bill is going to allow the comptroller to delay sales tax payments to the city. So we'll just keep using Austin as an example. So if Austin defunds the police, what they're going to do is Austin would have to give up, or I guess forfeit their sales tax and give that to DPS. Because what the state would do now is, if let's say we defund a portion of our police department, and I guess the way they see this is we would not have enough officers to cover certain things, I guess. So they would deploy DPS to cover what we cut, and then they're going to charge us for doing that, and then they're going to take our sales tax as well, and use that money how they see fit. So they're going to charge us and take our money.
How does that make sense?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And then the last little tack on that, what they're going to do is, if Austin's like, damn, okay, they took our sales tax, and now they're charging us for having DPS. Okay, let's Austin could be like, all right, let's try to fix this. Let's raise our municipal utilities. Let's raise the prices on that so we can kind of make up the money we lost. So the last penalty would be, there will be a prohibition on doing that. So they could not issue any new or higher rates on any utilities to make up for any lost revenue. and DPS will still be taking that sales tax due to what they're deducting from Austin. So they're not giving us any chance here to even try to make it up or find a way out of this.
And you said this won't pass, right?
It did pass. It had. What I still don't understand. This bill died. Like, I saw it die on the floor. It got a point of order and it died. And then out of nowhere, I think usually what it takes if somebody kills the bill, it takes one person who voted no to reconsider it and put it back on the House floor, and someone did it. They got it back up on the calendar, and then, so many Democrats tried to add amendments to fix this. They knew this is a Black Lives Matter thing. They knew that's why they were doing it because, we all know that's what Defund the Police was about. That's what the protests were about. That's what we want. And obviously this is their way of, telling us, no, we're not going to do this and then we're going to punish you for it. But yes, it did pass the House. Was it yesterday or today? I didn't put it on there, but it's headed to the Senate now. And I'm not sure how much, the Senate is Republican majority. I don't know how much, how would you say, support it has over there, but it is a possibility for it to pass.
Wow.
That is insane.
I think,
Yeah, for real.
That is insane.
Yeah, these are all terrible. I'm so sorry to put such a downer, but this has been my week. This has been my week at work. All of these happened in the same day or 2 days, and I was like, oh my God.
Damn.
I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, that's a
But-
lot.
Last 2 days, yes. Shit sounds.
Props to you for being able to deal with that, and it's reassuring to have people like yourself out there actually like pushing, finding a good fight. Because, damn, I would have pulled up and then just been fighting people like.
No, I know what you mean. I'm not gonna say more. But no, I know what you mean though. No, for sure. And I love talking to people about this kind of stuff. I know people are interested, and I know sometimes it's just because it's not as accessible, and we do have and I will say this, we do have a super shitty civics education in Texas. So not a lot of kids or not a lot of young adults know how to even enter this type of work sometimes, or even let alone understand what it is. Like, some people just don't even know how a bill works in the House or works in the Senate, how it even becomes law. And I wouldn't say this isn't people's fault. Like, I don't ever blame someone for not knowing how it works. And I always get comments like, I'm so sorry, I'm so dumb, or I'm so sorry, like, I don't know. I'm like, it is not your fault. I was like, Texas is special in many ways. And one of the ways it's special is that we have shitty civics education. And we don't, I always say, I think we purposely do this. We don't want people to fight for their rights, but we amazingly have amazing organizations full of people always ready to fight. And I would invite more people to get more excited about this. Look at these bills, get angry, because you should. These are terrible. There's so many more, but I will not kill y'all's day anymore.
No, we appreciate you.
For real.
Yeah, but I think it's great to have these conversations because I think it really opens up a dialogue. It lets people ask more questions. It lets people learn. And we all started some way. I definitely was not, I think I had a lot of opinions. I didn't know where to put them. And this was definitely not what I was studying for. I did a total complete change in what I was going to school for to do specifically this now. And I love what I do. And I'm definitely here to, obviously, I'm a Latina. I don't want to even subject it to something that narrow, but I'm just someone who hates bad legislation. I hate seeing people bully other people and seeing elected officials who are elected by their constituents who probably don't even support this kind of stuff come into this house and use their personal religious beliefs to put this kind of legislation on us and force it on us. And I think that's terrible. And yeah, I think I'll end it with that. I mean, I could go all day, but unless you guys have any other questions, I'm open to it. Up to you guys.
Mic drop.
Yeah. Thank you so much for that. We'll definitely have to do this a lot more. And as politics goes, and I am stupid when it comes to politics. I try to be informed, but
No,
I'm dumb. So, but we will have to do this a lot more. If you haven't, can you please let them know your IG? That way they start getting more informed as they.
What is my IG? Hold on, I don't even know. Well, I know my Twitter is at SZCTX. Maybe that was too difficult. I should change that. And then my Instagram is Stephanie Zúñiga TX. I do my best to post. Usually I'm way more active, but since I have gone into a different position this session than I have before, I am much more busy than I thought, and I do have finals as well. And everything is hitting me all in one bad week. So
well, thank you for making time for us, because I'm sorry for taking up your time.
Sure.
No. I'm super happy to do this. I would rather do this than study right now. But no, yeah, hopefully next time I can bring you guys like better news and actually focus on the good bills that did pass, because I think that is also another thing that I think we do focus a lot on the bad, which we should, but there are a lot of good bills that people don't know about that they need to take advantage of once they come out, because they're very beneficial to, we passed a lot of good education bills, a lot of good health insurance, like all kind of stuff. And I think people don't realize these go into effect and they never know about them. And then they never get to tap into these benefits. And they need to. People need to tap into all the benefits that they deserve. So I definitely would love to do something like that as well, because I think we need to shine some light on the good ones to take away from the horrible stuff.
For sure.
Oh, well, thank you, Sonny. Thank you so much.
Guys, thank you so much. I enjoyed this a lot.
No, thank you for being here. I'm sorry that it's so late already. But thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm over here in a parking lot of a Planet Fitness. But no, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
All righty.
Well, you have a good night, Sonny, okay?
Y'all too. All right, bye.
Bye.
Well, info.
Hey, I'm on some Joe Budden, Joe Rogan shit.
There you go. I see you. I see you.
I know more now than I did 20 minutes ago.
Inform the people.
So
it is important, y'all, to vote locally. That's most important, unless you get to a status where fucking presidential decisions impact you directly. But for our community and for our city, vote locally. You know, go out and try to stay as informed as you can. And I will do my best to try to provide some information, but most of the time I'm drunk, so I don't know what, you know. But
cheers.
Luckily, I am staying sober right now. But yes,
Super Mario, man.
Super Mario.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the main reason why I'm like low key independent. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to side with the blue side and the red side. It's like, let me just be right in the middle.
Yep.
Because it's at the end of the day, if you are art right, with art right or art left, like after that, it doesn't even become like if it's humane or not. It's all about, let me do this for my team.
Exactly.
Let me do this, you know. So
exactly, man.
It can get deep. It can get like the mob. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, man.
Real.
So where we at, man? We gonna drop some quick verses, some freestyles, real quick.
Oh yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
We didn't finish the crown, man. I didn't know if we in slow motion or not. Yeah, you feel me?
Nah, we can drop some bars.
I know we all gotta drive home. You feel me?
We can definitely get it in.
Yeah, we can. Like we was talking about earlier. We can maybe like drop some little. Maybe like some little acapella 16s and then do like a little freestyle.
If you have something you could airdrop me where we can kind of drop in on, that's if you have it on hand. But before we get to that shit, I know weekdays he spit a quick 16 until he made the computer shut off at this Texas part 3.
It did scare.
The laptop said that shit was fire.
Error.
Bars.
Hot lava.
Cannot compute.
That lava.
I don't know if you want me to go first or you want to go first.
Let me. Yeah, you know what? Let me cut it real quick and then.
Do you think?
Cut it for
All
cut.
right, let's see. So let's do for cut it real quick. All right. Yo, we finally made it. I finished 8 years of probation. Haters thought I wouldn't make it. Now I'm whipping up the greatness. Now I'm about to go bait print. Riding around like a made man. Got the wax in the vape pen. Don't surf if you can't swim. Pushing waves like a typhoon with a full moon at high noon. At midday, I flood the whole block. Getting money like tycoons. Treat the trap like a classroom. Had to learn all the class rules. And I found out class rules, so it's first class when I passed through. Up late like a raccoon. Bunch of zombies in the bathroom. Keep a blade in my pant pocket just in case I got to slash through them. Play the game like Capcom. Hard body like Mega Man. Did a lot with these two hands. I'm whipping up the proper elements. I'm twisting and rolling up medicine. I'm just looking for the finer things. It's evident that I be heaven sent. I'm not from this world like an alien.
Okay.
That boy got bars.
For real.
He said I came with bars today.
That boy Clova.
He ain't selling pills, but he got bars.
Hey, barbiturates.
Okay.
Them barbers.
Them barbers.
Barbers.
Barbara Streisand. You know
What we doing next week? What we doing, man?
Come on, kill him.
Man, I can't have you calling me weak, man.
Oh man. Hey. You know, just a brief. Hey, it's my second time meeting you. I feel like you the homie now.
I gotta show you why. I gotta show you why you can't call me that. I gotta show you why you can't call me that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Okay, look. Let's see if this whiskey ain't got me too bad.
Facts.
Medicaid every day, peace. Levitate, though it's just weed. How could this be? Anyone ever cross me? Pray for them, then I just leave. Bet they won't see. Errors in their ways, staring in their face, apparent like equate, sharing living space, wearing on their day, buried in your cave, something about you all, Ferris Bueller's day, glaring through the shade, ayy. Daring to be great, that's me. Hate still, I wanna see you win. Shed that skin. Tell them better mend that fence. We be on 10 like Vince. Wipe that lens. We be seeing clearly. Got it like dairy. Novice types, not alike. Modernized where we started off weary. Now I done got it off fairly. Listen, do you hear me? Gossiping, I got up and I left. Problem is I'm off of what you kept. You thought I was a nip. Like Rodimus, you caught up until death. Fraudulent, these ops be getting swept. Walk up to the steps. Welcome to my dojo. Hailing from the OFO. Reveling my relevance and hailing on gelato. You ready for these incidental fees compared to the mentalist of breeze? Let's see. Oh, look.
Man. Bars on bars. Call it bars squared, bro.
Come on now.
Y'all be making me want to rap, man. Anytime people come up here and spit, bro.
Like you said, we put the beats on and do a little cipher.
Yeah, drop it onto Mario if you can, bro.
Yeah, we get a cipher going.
Yeah.
For real, man. You know, that's what we do. Shit, I'm
That's the awesome part about Die SLO is that anybody fucking from the group comes with it.
Every time. Got to. We've been doing it for a while, man.
We give it to you however you want it.
It's like what you say, you want the melodic.
How do you want it?
You want some hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You want some Southern Pimp C type bars.
Yeah.
You want some talking turkey?
And I seen you change your flow too. That was dope.
Switch, real quick. I appreciate it, fam. Yeah, but yeah, you know, we've been fucking around for a little second, man. I consider, you know, niggas professional. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course. Die SLO to the world blow.
To the world blow.
He said it.
Boy.
Hey,
fat. Shout out to the sound like the guys right there. Shout out to the guys.
What you over there airdropping? What you dropping?
This man got like 5,000 beats.
Which one should I do today?
Literally though.
Plug your socials, man. Let people know where they can hear it. Shit, I'm actually interested in my damn self.
Man, Instagram is CuttaMuzik, CUTTA, MUZ as in zebra, IK as in kite.
Yeah, phonetic. Okay.
Gotta hit you with the customer service. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Twitter is CuttaMuzik. It's the same as the Instagram handle. And you know what I'm saying? Man, listen, you know, y'all definitely gotta tap in. You know what I'm saying? Stop sleeping, man. You know, I need insomniacs out here.
It's not a time. It's not a time because he's like the backbone of our sound, other than Cam amongst others. It's not a time where I sit with him that he's not playing beats for hours and my face isn't rearranged. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous.
But it's not just us. Like he'll play beats for other people and they be like, "Yo,
what the fuck?"
Shit crazy.
So, you know, we got the studio, so it be people coming in and out all day, and they
be like,
man,
"What the fuck?"
Like just like how we be. So that like clarifies shit. Like okay, it ain't just us. It's not just us.
I just hit y'all boys with the follow. You feel me?
Man,
appreciate that.
Mine is Wkdzd.
Already got you too.
Yes, sir. Wkdzd.
Hey,
I'll follow the whole game.
Hey, follow your boy at Clova Yoda. You know what I'm saying? That's a A. We do the Clova with an A. No, we don't do ERs. You know what I'm saying?
We got an accent. We got a southern accent.
Never that.
we don't do the ER.
I'm sorry, call you Clover now.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. When I tell people, I be like, "Oh yeah, it's Clover." Just so because that's the only way that they can understand.
Right.
I'll be like, "Oh, it's Clover." They, huh? Clover.
Would they be like Cutter music? Oh, Cutter.
Cutter. I see you cutting. You be cutting this shit.
Cutting shit.
What we got?
So what I just received was called Crowd Surf 2, which I'm kind of excited to see what this sounds like.
Let's see what we got. Oh.
This is actually one of my tracks right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a little story behind that with Stat.
Yeah.
You got a verse to this?
There's a whole track to this.
You remember it?
Yeah. Go on, spit
Go
some.
and spit it. Yeah, I
Yeah,
bet know you.
Backdoor, yeah.
I bet know you.
See if I can get it.
Fuck it.
A little tips.
We'll turn it to a moment.
Okay. Nothing. That's the end of this discussion. Nope, see, I can't even grab it. I'm too easy.
Hold on.
Okay, that's okay. I'll backdoor it.
Yo, go ahead, get him.
Hey. What up, Cutter?
Ain't did this motherfucking freestyle shit in the motherfucking wild. I reach in my motherfucking mind, these words ain't too hard to find. Woke up this morning, I feel so divine. Man, I'm fast, my Optimus Prime. Man, when I piss sublime. I'm getting my paper, them hoes didn't know I pull up in this bitch and I got it in the grime. Talking about a fucking name of CuttaMuzik. I got this motherfucking track, so I abuse it. Niggas, I got in the fucking DeLorean time machine, cause I'm back to the future. Disrespect me, I got fucking ray gun, nigga, I zap you, fuck it to shoot you. Niggas come coming around this bitch and they talking this shit, nigga, put in position like that Kamasutra. Nigga, they talking that motherfucking shit. I'm coming through, you a dog on Vic. I'm coming through, I'm the #1 pick. Now who's coming through with 46? Nigga, I'm coming through like 23s. Came in the back like I'm 45. Now I had to go and get my 6 rings. Had to change for fucking number 23.
Okay.
Turn that shit to 23, they know what I mean. Young Clova been the king of the green. Yeah, y'all know where I be. Right here where I don't know it's perfect. Tell your girl come through and she work it. Matter of fact, I be spitting them verses, going straight off my header. Niggas already know Clova get that green just like I was Shredder. Hey, might behead ya. They already know we working. Young Clova, yeah, nigga, I'm just like Merlin. Hey, yeah, come make a purchase. These niggas looking just like they is worthless. Hey, I'ma just do it like Nike. Hey, tell them hoes come and invite me. Hey, young nigga ain't from the Bay, but you know every day a nigga gon' get hyphy. Yeah, going off the motherfucking dome. Tell ya how I'm rolling on Crown. Young Clova nigga back in the day. I tell you nigga be on the fucking cell phone. That's the motherfucking Nets tell. 212s. Niggas already know that we send swells. Send shells. Niggas already know Young Clova nigga pull up. I gotta prevail. I do this nigga. Been exclusive nigga. Yeah, you already know Young Clova nigga come through nigga. And the shit right here is like some illusion. Nigga, you can't see it. Matter of fact, beat your bitch down to that whole paraplegic. Hey, y'all niggas already know how we do it, nigga. I'm fresh just like Eden. Hey, nigga, that be the beginning. Young Clova steady ascending. I pull your women. Niggas already know what we been did it. I mean, what we doing cause we did it, nigga. Hey, hold on.
Broke that hole. Okay.
Damn it, man.
Shit, okay.
So weekdays, you got something, bro?
Okay.
Come on.
You gonna make me pull something out.
Yeah, come on.
Woke up feeling vibrant, won't allow them to siphon. Color flowing like a hydrant, aware that they trying. They want my ears so they Tyson. Our tears ain't colliding, call me your highness. King smoking on Goliath. Getting stoned till I'm silent, they visioning bison. I'm on Michael Lever Dyson. Don't compare what you're writing, you might see me in the city getting gains. Bet you weren't privy to the litany I've obtained. Got the gang with me, you simply can't contain. We got a super team, so the league gon' complain. Die SLO. Dig up and divvy anybody parts and send them to their mama, papa, till lineage was popping off. So had to send them straight, crucify them like I'm Scully. Watch the snowfall till you understand fully, going dummy. Anytime I'm on the mic, slicing Wu-Tang sword, you don't wanna know the pricing. Liking into my worth, advising that you think first, for you end up like Fatback. Who better? Hold up.
Hey. What's up? Come on, Mario. What's up, Mario?
How do I follow that up?
I know that's what I'm saying. Shit.
My shit was written.
I'm about to go slow Texas flow.
You can tell.
I go slow Texas flow. Hold on.
Yeah, I got you.
Yo,
Shit, let's switch the.
Okay.
Yeah, something else.
Shit.
Let's do another one.
Shit.
Let's get something like.
Y'all make me wanna go into my notes.
I'm gonna do some Texas shit.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Come on.
Now we're talking.
Boy.
Okay.
Come down, come through real
Boy.
quick.
I'ma come down.
Hey, y'all gonna make me go in my notes.
Hey,
y'all better
It's
chill.
gonna be that kind of beat too. That
this a
come down,
legendary-
come through beat.
Hey, hold on. What I say at the
Die
beginning? Niggas
SLO.
hating. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna start it.
This a legendary episode. I don't know that's
Yeah,
perfect.
that's why we're going on 2 hours.
You know what I'm
This is a
saying?
legendary episode.
Real.
Yo,
Bing.
Niggas got
What's up?
got into politics,
shit.
cannabis.
Hey, for real.
Joe Rogan, who?
What?
Shit.
Man, where you at, Rogan? Come holler
Shit.
at us, man.
For real.
Come pull
Man,
up.
come
man.
holler, man. Come holler at the I don't know.
Exactly.
That's perfect,
Come-
baby.
come-
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let them interview you. You know
Shit.
what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, nigga.
So while he's sending the beat, let me ask you something. So tell me about the network. Tell me about
So
the network.
IDK
Facts.
network.
That network.
Man, that's what's been having me so fucking burnt out and like
Hey.
busy as hell.
For
Shit,
real.
like the IDK that's perfect has been moving a little slow, but because I've been so focused. And for those that don't know, we did drop IDK Network, which is a network, a channel for all other outlets to be available. More channels, basically, more podcasts, more.
Facts. Like an actual channel. Like a broadcasting channel, yeah.
More stuff for people to check out. I'm like, right now, I'm not only am I helping run we have the 2-hour lunch break, which just joined us. We have IDK, that's perfect. And then we did my newest show is the Over 500. Two of my best friends just talk sports.
Yeah, man.
The whole episode.
I got to get on that.
Hell yeah. Y'all going to have to definitely come in and talk sports with them because they are sponsored by a sports bar, Flipside.
Yeah, I saw that. Congrats.
So shout out to them. And I'm trying to make moves for everybody, but little by little it'll happen. But at the same time, while I have those 3 shows running, I have like 3 other fucking projects that I'm trying to roll out, and I'm like trying to like fit all that in 1 week. And damn, sometimes I wish I could just quit my job and just do that.
Hey, keep pushing, fam.
Yeah, man.
We'll have a lot more content for y'all to check into.
And man, check out all the podcasts, man. Let's plug, man. Shit, of course, us IDK. That's perfect, man. On all streaming platforms. Yes, I actually have a second podcast that I do, the 2-hour lunch break. The number 2. We current events, you know what I'm saying? We also play music and shit. And then we, of course, like you said, we have our sports podcast, Over 500, man. Yeah. On all platforms, man. YouTube channels, man. Check us out. Do your Googles.
Do your Googles.
You feel me? You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's funny.
We'll have a lot more. If you don't like this shit, go to the next show.
Hey,
flip the channel.
You already dropped that beat?
They gon' like this one though.
Yeah, for sure. No way out.
You already dropped that beat, Cutta?
Yes, sir.
We hitting all regions.
Oh shit! Hold on.
No.
Yeah. Let me see.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to redo that real quick.
Run it back.
Hey, that is some come through. Yeah. Hey,
we slowing it down.
What?
Let me see. Let me see what it sound like. Let me see what it sound like when it dropped, though. Hold on. Yo, sleep you like a Benadryl. You nigga snitch, you Henry Hill. Question really is what I really kill. I might, nigga. Beef from 7 years ago is still on site, nigga. Higher than Delta Airlines. I'm about to take flight with you. Flight with you. Call my amigos, get right with you. Where that price get you. We move packs like Guy Fisher. You feel me? Hold on.
Yeah, I got something for y'all. Yeah. I just like the way she work it. Yeah, I don't know that's perfect.
Hey,
I like the way that she work it. Yeah, I like the way that she twerk it. Yeah, she don't know if she like it. I tell her I don't know that's perfect. Yeah, I like the way that she work it. I like the way that she twerk it. Yeah, I like the way that she work it. Yeah, I don't know that's perfect. Yeah, baby girl, I've been searching. One time no rehearsing. Yeah, young Clova pull up. Yeah, I did it. That's perfect. Yeah, you already know I'm worth something. Young nigga couldn't be worthless. Spitting these verses. Pull up, leave every beat in the hearses. They could not curse this. I go straight up off the dome. Young nigga like me rolling on chrome. Pull up on a young yellow bone. Yeah, till I hold. Yeah, let's go home. Pull up, looking real clean. Young Clova nigga got no Byzantine, but I got the Figaro. Till I hold. Yeah, you could come through, get that green light Piccolo. Matter of fact, you could come kiss a nigga like it's mistletoe. Matter of fact, what you wanna do? Young nigga like me from the 512. Yeah, and I might pull with deuce. Yeah, pulling up the TAC, that's the lean. Young nigga pull up and I'm looking clean. Matter of fact, you know my mug on me. Matter of fact, I hop out the limousine, looking like a nigga that been a king. Matter of fact, I'm looking just like a dream. Matter of fact, I'm posted up on the block, posted up just like Hakeem. And I still got the rocket, pop it. Tell that little hoe come through, get toxic. I ain't even tripping, baby girl, hold up. Let me see what you do, let me see you drop it, pop it, do that shit real quick. It's the CuttaMuzik and it's been legit. Niggas already know I go off the head, nigga, and I ain't gon' fall and I ain't gon' quit. Yeah, they like the way that I been spitting. Matter of fact, yeah, baby, let me get that kidding. Matter of fact, let me get that real grown, that homegrown. Young nigga been up in this bitch, yeah, you already know shit. Speaking like I'm Farrakhan or Farrakhan. Young nigga eating just like it's Parmesan or Papa John. I got the cheese, best to believe. Bitch, I wipe that shit straight off my sleeve, right up my shoulder. Yeah, it's been Clova. No, I'm not Hova, but I flow like Hova. That's J-Hova, that's the boy Jay-Z. Niggas already know they cannot pay me. Matter of fact,
that shit, that beat is hard, bro.
Yeah,
that beat is hard. I fuck with that.
I guess I don't have to ask if it's true, but you do hold a record, some sort of record for the freestyle. What was that I was hearing?
You participated in it, right?
You participated.
Okay.
A3C, man. we freestyled for a whole 24 hours straight. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is insane.
It was insane. And you only had like 5 minutes between every hour to take a break.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pulled up like around like 2 o'clock, freestyle probably for like 10, 12, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But everybody was going there.
That shit.
Yeah, a whole day.
I'm just
Whole day.
freestyling.
Yeah. Facts.
Yo.
For the Guinness, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, freestyling is a lost art. I know, you know what I'm saying. I spit some written shit, but we can
Come on.
It's fun.
Off the top, bro. That's just our Texas roots. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
so
facts.
yeah, bro.
That's really why a lot of cause you know we record a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, and that's really why a lot of people punch in now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Punch in, come straight from inside the heart, you know what I'm saying, and you can enunciate, you can say all your words. But if you're good at freestyling, that shit like putting together puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
If you punching, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You punch that mud and at the end, you're like, oh shit.
That's how people and singers write their music. It just be freestyling the whole time.
Facts.
Yo.
Well, and a lot of people don't know, like, people been punching for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Bone Thugs and Harmony. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, like the quality be so good, you don't know.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers been punching. Lyrical motherfuckers
Like Twister said, he punches.
Yeah.
gotta punch.
You know,
But then of course you do have like us coming up. We ain't punch. Yeah, we recently
one
just
take
got on
Jakes
the,
in that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
one
motherfucker try to do like a 32 fucking bar, nigga.
We
One
won
take,
that.
do it.
Out of breath. And
Do it
shit.
again from the top.
Yeah.
Do it again from the top.
You get to the 30. You get to the 30th bar. Start from the top.
Yeah.
Hey, I remember too, we used to fuck with Lottie Dot too back in the day, and he'd be like, "Damn, y'all don't just want to punch it, nah. Start that shit from the top."
I'll hold my breath and spit on my bars.
Forget that shit for. You be like, man, y'all should just punch that in. Nah.
Facts.
It happens to me all the time now with Serd and Cam recording. They're just like, no, keep that and,
Yeah.
and jump
Yeah.
back in. Like,
Nah, fast, because it might be a good take.
Yeah.
And then you erase it, and you be like, "Oh damn, I should have kept that tape."
Yo, y'all boys went crazy, man. Yo.
Hey, you jumped on there real quick too.
Hey.
Real quick. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I
Real
did
quick. That boy said, I still want to see that boy for that beef. You know what I'm talking about? I still want to see him for that
Sleep you
beef.
like a Benadryl, you niggas snitch, you Henry Hill. You feel me? You feel me?
Motherfucker.
Shit, you know, it's nothing.
Bars.
It's nothing. You know, it's nothing. You know, I'm a student. You feel me? You know, I appreciate lyricism though. You know, anytime you can get that shit is like refreshing, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, y'all niggas skilled. Y'all went in, bro. I can't wait to hear this shit back.
Yeah,
man.
to
Like,
hear the
for
whole
real,
thing
for real.
back. Something you just said though remind me of, I don't know why, but that the shit that happened yesterday with Mayweather.
One of the Pauls,
yeah.
Jake
Yeah.
Paul, Logan Paul, one of
Hey,
them,
that
Paul
shit,
Logan.
got his face cracked.
That shit staged in the motherfucker though,
Yeah,
bro.
it is. It is.
No,
It is.
like he got his face cracked.
Yeah.
for real,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Oh, so he hit him for real?
Yeah.
But no,
His shit
You
was
see
black.
that wasn't staged.
Yeah.
His face is
Yeah.
fucked
Face
up.
cracked.
His
Yeah.
face is
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, he blacked his eye and
But
bloodied his mouth,
did
bro.
y'all see that fake apology video?
Bro.
No,
No,
his
facts,
story.
See, but what's fucked up is he not even fighting the one that been boxing. He fighting the other one.
The other one.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, come on now. You know Mayweather is like when you playing Street Fighter, you gotta go up the ladder of the chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you first. I'm
Yeah.
gonna beat your ass,
I'm gonna shut this shit down
and
one
then I'm
person
gonna
at
beat
a
your
time.
ass. He ain't not no. Well, he knocked out that dude in Japan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I was saying he ain't knocked out nobody in a long
Yeah,
time.
That was a kid.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
He was
Pretty
like
much.
18. You like
Down
18?
there like
some
18,
shit?
19.
Yeah.
Knock that child out.
But it was
Oh,
like,
yeah, I
he's
know
like
that.
50 now,
I
right?
know
But he's
that.
like,
He got like $100 million for that shit or something
Something like that. Something like
the
that.
dude
Well,
was like one of the top kickboxers
In the
over
world.
there.
Over
You
there.
know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He
Made him
gonna
look average.
he gonna knock out one of them paws, man.
oh yeah.
Like niggas don't think Mayweather can knock out, but he do that. The nigga's so good, you know what I'm saying? That it's just he bots to get points, but I believe he can knock niggas out.
Oh yeah.
He just don't. He don't.
I wanna
Them, well,
see-
he don't knock one of them out.
Oh
Though.
yeah. Yeah.
He got to do it for the
Yeah.
culture.
Especially after that bullshit. You
That
feel me?
Nate Robinson, right?
Oh, bro.
Oh, yeah, he got to do it for the culture,
Bro.
man.
Oh man.
Boy,
Bro.
still on the pavement
Oh,
to this
man,
day.
Yo.
I want to see.
I dropped a tear when I saw that. For real, bro.
Facts.
They got Nate Robinson on loud pass.
Hey, I was watching it.
Real, man.
I was watching it on bootleg too. I was like, "Fuck."
Yo, my nigga hit the bag,
Call it
bro.
delayed knockout.
Bro.
I was like, oh shit.
Man.
Get up, nigga.
Yo, that shit is fucking wild, dog.
No,
I hope this shit turns into well, not hope as in death, but like celebrity deathmatch. Y'all remember that shit?
Oh, come on.
Bro, that's what it's gonna turn
Come
into.
like real
bro.
life celebrity death.
That
match.
shit would be
Dope
live.
as fuck.
Yo, that shit would be live as fuck,
That'd
bro.
be dope as
You gonna have
for
Trump?
real.
You gonna have Trump coming back like he did for WWE?
Trump and Obama.
Yo,
Get Trump and Obama in there.
shit.
Fuck it, it's been 10 years. Go at it.
Yeah, for real. Hey, my nigga Obama giving that nigga Trump them hands too, bro. Them presidential hands.
been waiting.
He's gonna make up for what
Yeah,
Nate
waiting.
missed out on.
Yo,
Biden, he gonna sub Biden in for the combo.
bro, for real.
Nah, Biden gonna be a cut man. He
Yeah.
Oh,
The cut man, dog.
Got Kamala as the ring girl.
For real, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we just made a whole ass event, boxing event. Shit.
Shit.
Yo.
What else good? Shit sound liberal. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit sound liberal as fuck. Shit. Let's do it.
Yo, man, oh man, bro. Y'all shit. Y'all want to give one more plug, man? Just go ahead and just plug yourselves across the board, bro.
Hey, yo, once again, hey, appreciate everybody here, you know what I'm saying? I don't know that's perfect, you know what I'm saying? We here, it's your boy Clova, Rag Gang Yoda. Y'all look me up on all DSPs, and that's Clova with an A, you know what I'm saying? And then you can find me also on Instagram under Clova Yoda or on Twitter at Young Clova. But yeah, y'all tap in with me, man. We got some stuff that's coming up, you know what I'm saying? A couple of videos, projects. Man, y'all look out for us, man. All year we about to be, man. We coming hard. Just like the late great SB, man. We gonna be on y'all neck, ass, and elbows all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? For real.
fucking right.
100%.
Shit, y'all want to go ahead and plug yourself?
Shit. Weekdays, you know what I'm saying? Formerly Stat One, you know what I'm saying? Die SLO Gang all motherfucking day and night. Weekdays is Wkdzd on all platforms. I don't really use Twitter, but it's Wkdzd512. Fuck with me on the IG all day. I just dropped 2 records on all DSPs
Fire.
about a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Look out for the Playbook remix. I got some ATX Legends on that bitch. It's finna go crazy. And yeah, I got some visuals out. Got some shows booming. I open up for Raw the Rugged Man at the end of the month.
Man.
Holla at me. It's going down.
Yeah, we'll definitely be that.
I'm in that.
I thought it was
Yeah.
tonight for some reason.
I'm slaughtering the fuck out that show. You know what I'm saying? So holla at me. And
Okay.
shit, you're going to hear some Cutter beats on that set. You
Let's
know what I'm
go.
saying?
Going down.
What's up, Cutter Man? Tell them where they can find you, where they can find them beats. bro.
CuttaMuzik, you know, you can find me on Instagram, CuttaMuzik, as well as my SoundCloud, .com/CuttaMuzik. I have pretty much, I think I got about like 80 beats on there that y'all can go and check out.
Okay.
You know, appreciate y'all from I Don't Know That's Perfect. You know, it's definitely been a blessing. You know, coming in here, you know, meeting you guys, and you know, getting it's
No,
my
it's
first.
been an
This is
amazing
my
episode.
first podcast. You know, first time. You know, so I was a little nervous, but you know, opened up as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
You know, I
sir.
appreciate you guys as well. Thank you for that. And
History, man.
and I did want to give a shout out to my boys, 290 Connection,
290.
All Day, Nick Mo, and D Boy. You know, they was an inspiration for me as well. I want to shout out my big brother, Big Fish. He's the reason why I'm musically inclined to this day. He pretty much introduced me to all genres of music, starting from classical to hip hop, all the way
Trickle
to,
down.
to death metal. You know,
Facts.
you know that's why I have a wide variety of sounds. So
Word.
Cause he the oldest cousin out of our generation.
Damn.
So it really trickled down for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That's family, man.
Say too. I seen there was the Barry the fucking Air
of
Jr.
Life.
You fuck with Air Jr.
Burberry. Spurberry.
Yeah, the homie Air Jr. That's dope. That dude dope. The motherfucker too,
I
man.
got the shirt and
gem.
socks.
Oh.
Not on me, but I got the fit if I need to pull out the stuff.
Facts. Straight
You
in there.
stupid, man.
Yeah,
You
man.
stupid, man.
But I appreciate y'all so much for being here. These are my favorite types of episodes where it just kind of like lingers on into full conversations where I don't even have to worry about what we're going to talk about next. You know? And these are the episodes that makes me confident about where the podcast is going to take off. Because fuck, like you said, we had it all in this episode.
Nah,
we had
facts.
politics, we had
Hey.
laughter, we had
Hey, y'all boys is definitely on the right track too, man. Y'all
Appreciate
keep
that, bro.
keep doing what y'all is doing and stay consistent with this whole team. And you know this it's gonna elevate. You know what I'm saying? The possibilities are unlimited for real.
It's only up from this point. Y'all done already seen what the bottom look like. It's only up. It's only up.
In my opinion, best podcast in the city for hip hop.
Thank you, bro. Thank you,
bro.
For real.
That's love, man. Well, y'all definitely got to pull up again, bro. We need to do this shit again, man. It's
the gang.
We'll definitely at some point have a full Die SLO.
I was trying to do it today. I know, but they were busy. I tried to get Cam. I tried to get certified over here. You know what I'm saying? And we was gonna be in here just. Also entourage shit, but also just, you know what I'm saying, it's the game. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, last time when we had Edward, we had you and Serty was there too. And we never had Cam, so we've had just about everybody here. But at some point we will coordinate appropriately and get everybody up.
Everybody, man.
That's gonna be the one.
Even if it has to be outside of feast, so everybody could be toking and drinking.
That's gonna be big. That's gonna be big.
Even this how this happened, organic, and I'm glad for weekdays and Cutta to be here and all y'all to be here, man. This has been dope. You know what I'm saying? History definitely has been made. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
For sure.
But before we do finish off, I do have one last request from every single one of y'all. A positive note that you guys would like to leave off for our listeners and our viewers. So, we did have that was a very depressing talk with about politics because there's a lot of fucking wild shit that's going on.
Depending on what side you're on, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, at least I guess for our end, it's a little bit of a bummer, but luckily we were informed and we learned some shit. But something positive that you guys would like to put out to the world, something good that happened, something that you are feeling positive about. Some advice, anything really, honestly. Who wants to go first?
I think I would say. My thing to everybody is teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, sir.
There's no such thing as doing it by yourself. You have to have a solid team, a solid foundation. No yes men's in the group.
Yeah, facts.
As well as, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Right. So, when you're going through that grind, you're going through that journey, and it gets hard, it gets tough, and you come to that roadblock, don't give up because I guarantee you, I promise you, on the other side that there's success. There's success that's waiting for you, and it's waiting for you to stare you right back in the face.
Come on,
man.
That's real.
Yeah,
that's real.
I could attest to that because that is very true. Like,
facts.
Our team has grown, and I don't think I could ever have it any other way because I've had moments where it was just running it. My girlfriend was helping me a lot, but I was basically running the show by myself. And there was those times where I was like, do I really want to keep doing this? Luckily I didn't stop. Luckily I didn't shut it down because here we are.
Almost did.
It was close. But I guess going off of that, my positive note would have to be is how grateful I am that our team has grown. Because as you guys can see, we have Nick, who has joined me as a co-host and made it a lot easier for everybody. Troy went full production and does all the audio and video, so anything you guys see is all Troy. But we also have Jason, who's running the camera too.
That's my blood brother.
Great addition to the team. So production, Jason and Troy and you guys. And it's awesome to have more people to help out because it makes it a lot easier and less stressful.
Facts.
Man.
To add on to that, really, the last couple of years, really what I just been on is, of course, people been on the, law of success and, positive mentality, breeds positive outcomes or whatnot. But the biggest thing I figured out is really, you really got to give to receive, you know what I'm saying? Like, the more you give, it might not seem like it's going to come back to you, but trust me, man, the more you give, it's gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, the farmer, you know what I'm saying? The farmer, he planting them seeds, but he ain't seeing them plants the next day. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to wait a couple of, you feel me? He have to wait a couple of months. Yeah. Hit the till of the ground and all that good stuff, and then next thing you know, boom, he reaped the benefits. So yeah, that's what I'm just leave with it. Like you really gotta give to receive, you know what I'm saying? Straight out the heart, just like, biblical sense, John 3:16, all that, you know what I'm saying? It's all about giving. So I'm just leave it with that, you know what I'm saying?
That's real. Shit, spread love, man, not COVID, bro.
Spread love. That's the Austin way.
You feel me? Shit.
That's where I'm at.
Boy said spread love, not COVID. Put that on the shirt.
Hey, you feel some bars. Hey, I'm still dropping bars. Hey, Cutter, what's up on some production? What's up, bro? For real.
Heard that.
I got you.
Let me get a feature, guys.
Come on, pull up.
It's your weekdays. What you got for us, bro?
Piggybacking off of that.
Shit.
That's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's being kind to one another. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what walk of life you from, whether you the nicest person in the world or you walking around and you being a dick every day, you're saying the same thing, that there's too much bullshit going on in the world. Yeah, and that's why, you know, that's why you are the way you are. Whether you nice, whether you mean, whether you know, whatever, you suck. Everybody's saying the same thing because of a different reason, and you know, there's too much bullshit going on in the world. So if you do your part to just be kind to one another, and you know, it's bigger than that. But you know what I'm saying? Being kind to your community, to the
goes
earth,
a long way.
You know what I'm saying? Just do your part singularly. You know what I'm saying? And you might not be saying this bullshit going on. You know what I'm saying? Eventually,
Yeah.
you know, or your generations might not be. I should say.
Man.
Facts.
Well,
Facts.
shit, man.
We gotta protect the youth. They're our future.
The future, man.
For real,
And vote local.
For real.
Forget
Vote
about
Facts.
local.
Grassroots, man.
For real.
After hearing her talk, I'm like, man, I need to get my head in
It's
this.
time to get into it.
Me too.
I might have to go to one of them town hall meetings and speak up.
And that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
like
really what set the
that-
meanings of the town hall.
I mean, we can't be heard if our voice is not, you know, present. So
Yep. And that's what we're here for. I mean, anybody does anything, or even any aspect of the city, you know, anything that we can do to better help and push forward. You know, here we are. So.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But on that
man.
note,
For
On that note,
Shit.
I am your host. This have been I don't know. It's perfect. The most professional podcast out of South Austin. You know, I feel like it's been a long time since I've said that when I did the intro, so it feels good rolling off my tongue. But this is the end of the show, and I'm joined with my co-host.
Neighborhood Nick, man.
And we have
Young Clova, Rat Gang, the fuck with me.
Weekdays.
CuttaMuzik.
And we are out.
Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Shit. Listen. I'm feeling like Selassie. Lion's mane on my head looking like Mufasa. Or maybe like Versace. We used to trap at the Nets, tails, the walkie-talkies. I'm in the building like 30 deep with the whole posse. You know I'm running with the mob, I'm like Wkdzd. Got me watching for the snakes and the Anunnaki. Some of these rappers been snitching way before Tekashi. Selling their souls for profit as if they have no option. That type of roll is toxic, that's a different type of monster. Still plugged in with the ruts, I'm like Willy Wonka. We the ones that got the whole hood going bonkers. Yeah, started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Yeah, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. But I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Got me feeling just like Selassie. I got God on my side, can't nobody stop me. We in the streets protesting, looking like an army. The uprising for the fallen, I can hear them calling. I'm surrounded by angels, protected by them guardians. Just like the Sparta man, but we don't need an audience. The world was ready for a change, and I'm glad to be a part of it. Started as a hustler, but I ended up sovereign. Yeah, I run a game, but at first I was jogging. The power of the pen is mightier than the swords, and I had to apply the knowledge, and now I'm seeing fortunes. Still a bleed the blood, no matter which car, man. Pop up at your spot, and I'm looking like a hologram. Yeah, I had to dodge the man, but one time I took a hit. Was it cause of the snitch or the ones that I was hanging with? But I'm still down with the ones that I came in with, and I ain't changed a bit. I just had to make it make sense. It's because I'm an optimist, look back at my accomplishments. I had to stay prolific, and it's all simply astonishing. Shit. Yeah, started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Yeah, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign. But I ended up sovereign. Started off hustling, but I ended up sovereign.